You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. True Media Boxing Radio. We are back. True Media Boxing Radio, man. We back up in this BI, man. It is what it is, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that's in the chat, man. Peace to everybody. I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on. I was looking at something earlier. I'm trying to figure out why is it not coming up? I have no idea. I was looking at something from earlier today, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, this says not available for this video. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not available. I don't know why. So it is what it is. Now I know what's going on. I was trying to see something, man. But anyway, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Let's give everybody that's here so far a round of applause. Man, listen, man, shout out to my sister Lisa Bells, man. Shout out to Lisa Bells, man. Salute to you, sis. Also, man, I sit back, man. I was looking at this doggone, really looking at the schedule. I was looking at the schedule yesterday. And I'm like, okay, man, we got a few fights that's going down. I was thinking about the Devin Haney, not the Devin Haney. I was thinking about really, I guess really the three big fights that we have that will be considered, pretty good fights. Two of the three are on pay-per-view when I feel like they shouldn't be on pay-per-view. Like the Haney and Prograis fight, I don't even know who's on that undercard. So I have no idea who's on that card. It is what it is. Shout out to Swat Jones. Swat, salute to you, fam. Shout out to your boy Mambo. Salute. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Salute to you, fam. You get what I'm saying? Salute to you, fam. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Man, listen, man, shout out to my son, man. YFB Brill in the building. My son, YFB Brill. Salute. Salute to you, Brill. Shout out to Daniel Agnew, Brian Rich. What's going on, fam? Kendall Price. Knockdown 305, GURPS. Eric Gomez, salute.
To this day.
You see what I'm saying? Salute to you, fam. It is what it is, man. Swat Jones in the building. FBA Crypto, salute to you, brother. What's going on, fam? Let's get into the show. Now, I don't want nobody thinking I'm complaining, because I'm not complaining, dog. But, I'm looking at these three fights. All of these fights seem like they're on the same level. Benavidez, Andrade, same level. The same level as Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, same level. And Shakur Stevenson, Edmund De Los Santos, pretty much, I'm saying, for me, all three of these fights are pretty much on the same level. There's no, mega fight out of these three fights. They are good fights, and they are big fights. I will say that they're big fights, but it's not mega. You get what I'm saying? So, normally pay-per-view, in the past, where pay-per-views were for fights, but this is a hell of a fight right here. Like, this is a big one. This is a special fight. Tyson's, now, of course, Tyson had some fights that shouldn't have been on pay-per-view, but like Tyson and Peter McNeely and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying. But outside of those few fights, that's what pay-per-view was reserved for. Again, everybody that fights on pay-per-view, it does not mean that you are a pay-per-view fighter. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you are a pay-per-view fighter just because you fight on pay-per-view. And again, this ain't no knock to the fighters, but you get what I'm saying? I just feel like that, hey, you know what it is? Sometimes when you put some of these fights behind a paywall, it makes it harder for that particular fighter in order to get more fans because, listen, some people that would normally watch you, we even watch that nigga, man, that nigga fight, $80. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, cool. Is this an $80 fight? You know, it is what it is. But anyways, let's get into the show. Now, mastering the game. How Demetrius Andrade, right, can outsmart David Benavidez. And what do I mean by that? Outsmart him like, okay, listen, in the ring. Because I think with David Benavidez, you're going to have to, and he has his critics and stuff like that. I would probably say the biggest fight that David Benavidez have had thus far has been against Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant was that guy, the biggest fight on his thus far on his resume. And then now he's fighting another big name in Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade, the biggest name that he's had thus far on this resume, I have no idea. I really don't know. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. So I mean, who would that be? Who would you guys say was the biggest name on Demetrius Andrade's resume? Like who would you guys say? And don't get me wrong, resumes don't win fights. You know what I mean? Resumes don't win fights. But you get what I'm saying? Like, who would you guys say thus far? Like, who would you guys say? Because I really don't know. I would say for David Benavidez, you definitely say Caleb Plant. And the reason why you throw Caleb Plant in there is because Caleb Plant fought Canelo Alvarez. Did you get what I'm saying? He fought Canelo Alvarez, so because Caleb Plant fought Canelo, that would give him that, I'm trying to see. Let me see what you guys say. Let me see what you guys say so far. Quigley? You say Jason Quigley? All right. Sergio said Jason Quigley. Cool Breeze said Quigley. Shout out to T Seals, man. ATL stand up. Shout out to Jason Follow of Christ. Jamie Rivera, salute to you, fam. So Jason Quigley, knockdown 305. What you say, knockdown? You say hasn't been a name for Andrade. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You know what? You know the crazy part about it? When I sit back and look at Demetrius Andrade, it's like, damn, this dude, he been boxing for 15 years and he really doesn't have any big names. Like, it's kind of hard. Like, when I say, I'm not necessarily talking about like a Canelo. I'm just saying just like the guys who's supposed to be names. Like, Jamal Charlo was supposed to be the name at one point. Just... I don't know, Caleb the Plant. Caleb Plant really didn't have no name until really he fought Canelo, to be fair. But you get what I'm saying? Just those guys of that caliber skill set. That's all I'm saying. So, anyways, I mean, it doesn't matter. But what my point is, Caleb Plant, this is his second biggest fight, big name fight, so to speak. Not Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. This is his second biggest fight. And I think that for Andrade, I think this is his biggest fight so far. Let me see. Who's the guy was? I got to go back and really look at Andrade because I got to sit back and see. Okay, who it was did he fight? And who did he fight in? At 154 and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But let's get into the show because I want to see something. In 15 days, guys, I want to say 15 days. Yep. The days are 9, 10. Yeah, 15 days. Yeah. I think it's 16 days. Yeah, 16 days. In 16 days, Paramount Global will be airing their last pay-per-view fight on Showtime. David Benavidez has been trying to get a shot at the WBC title for the past 2 years. Demetrius Andrade is the new kid on the block at 168. This is his second fight, if I'm not mistaken. He has an opportunity to establish himself in the division by beating or defeating, whichever word you want to use, David Benavidez. But in order for him to do that, Andrade must start fast. He's got, like David Benavidez, he's looked upon as a slow starter. That's what they say, right? That's been kind of what a lot of people say. So you can out hustle him in the beginning. If you look at the Caleb Plant fight, Caleb Plant was winning that fight at one point in time. He jumped out on him, landed some nice clean shots, sticking moves. He just didn't have the punching power to affect David Benavidez. A couple of times, Caleb Plant had David Benavidez backing up. We saw that he couldn't fight on the back foot. And then when David Benavidez did close the gap and got close, Caleb Plant did a good job in wrapping him up. And then David Benavidez was waiting on the ref to break the fight up. He was doing a good job in wrapping him up. Jabs to the body that Caleb Plant was doing. But I think Caleb Plant speed was a little bit too much for Benavidez in the beginning of the fight. I'll probably say them first 5 rounds. I want to say after the sixth round, that's where the fight really started at. I'm saying for Benavidez, after that 6th round, because he really had to, after that 5th round, we got about that 6th round on up, like Benavidez really had to step on the gas a little bit. You know, get what I'm saying?
True.
Benavidez really had to do something. Now I do know that a lot of people don't really talk about Demetrius Andrade. They don't really talk about him like that. You get what I'm saying? And he ain't really got a whole lot of fans like that. And a lot of people really ain't interested in Demetrius Andrade. I get that. I understand. I get that. You know what I mean? But over here, we still going to talk about the brother. We're still going to talk about Andrade. Still going to talk about Benavidez. We know they're not the most popular names out there, especially Andrade. But hey, it is what it is. We still going to talk about this fight. Now, Demetrius Andrade is a new kid on the block at 168. He has an opportunity to establish himself in the division by beating David Benavidez. In order to do that, in my opinion, he's going to have to start fast. He can't lose focus during the second half of the fight. He can't do that because that's when David Benavidez starts to pick up the pace in the second half of the fight. If Andrade can't lose focus in the second half of the fight, if he does, he will find himself on the losing end of the stick. Benavidez isn't a fast starter as we know, but he methodically breaks you down as the fight goes on. Both fighters are undefeated. Both fighters have everything to lose and everything to gain. This is a high stakes fight for me because the winner of this fight allegedly supposed to be the mandatory to fight Canelo Alvarez. I don't believe that.
True.
I don't believe that. We're dealing with Mauricio Sulaiman. You know what I mean? We're dealing with Mauricio Sulaiman, right? So I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. We're dealing with Mauricio Sulaiman, so this is the same guy that he let fighters go more than 2 years without defending their titles. So, we just don't know. I don't believe that. But then he'll let one guy move from 135 to 140, and he strips him damn near immediately after he moving up just to have one fight.
True.
So there are no consistencies. I don't know. Both fighters are undefeated, as I said before, and they got everything to lose, right? The winner of this match will move on to fight the undisputed champ, Saul Canelo Alvarez. I don't believe that. Again, I won't believe that shit until I physically see the winner of this fight in the ring with Canelo. Because Canelo can easily say, I ain't fighting neither one of them. We know how he feel about Demetrius Andrade, so I don't see Canelo fighting him. Matter of fact, if I was a betting man, if Andrade was to win this fight, I would bet that he ain't gonna fight the guy. You're a horrible fighter. I don't want to, you know what I mean? You fight nobody. That's what he gonna say. That's what he gonna tell him, right? Now, if the Mexican Monster were to win, I think Canelo would be pressured by even his fans. Look, you got to fight this dude. I think even the Canelo fans will start pressuring Canelo. Look, you got to fight this dude. I'm not talking about the ones who got him in the witness protection program. I'm talking about you got some the Canelo fan like, look, dog, you've been doing ring around the rosy for a long time. This guy is now the mandatory to fight you. You got to fight this dude, man. Because there's a lot of Canelo fans, they want to see that Canelo and Benavidez fight. Mexican versus Mexican.
True.
Now, Andrade will have to establish his jab and rhythm early on in the fight. He got to establish that jab. He's fast enough. I think he's faster than Benavidez. Benavidez, it takes him some time in order to get the timing down. Once he gets your timing down and he see you start to wear down as the fight goes on, he start to step up the pace a little bit. And them shots that he started catching you with, they start to wear on you. You get what I'm saying? The question is, will he be able to sustain that quick jab, that speed early on? Benavidez is no slouch, regardless of what Canelo fans say, but Benavidez is not a slouch, right? And he's looking to do whatever it takes in order to get to Canelo. Let's break down this fight, guys, and see what are some of the things that Andrade must do in order to win this fight. His condition is going to have to be on point. That's one. He's going to have to dictate the pace. He's going to have to be able to establish his rhythm. You know, he's going to have to fight off rhythm sometimes. You know, you can't be predictable with Benavidez. Once he figures you out, then that's what he'll get. You can't be predictable with him as well. And you got to have some kind of pop. You know, I want to know, will there be any point in this fight that Benavidez will be able to kind of hurt, you know, just pretty much, you know, not Benavidez, Andrade. Will he have some kind of power to be able to hurt Benavidez? You know, give him something to think about. No, you're gonna respect my power. You're gonna respect my gangster. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna respect my gangster. You know, so it is what it is. That's what I'm looking at. You know, establish the jab. Of course, footwork gonna be the key. I think Andrade got the better footwork between the two. Shit. Of course, you know, both of them got pretty good ring IQs. Andrade is a very, very awkward fighter. He keeps his head off the line, you know. Again, this fight for me, you know, what I'm interested about this fight is this here. This fight for me is going to be, you know, I want to see the pace. When I sit back and think about this fight, I want to see the pace. You know what I mean? I want to see the pace. That's what I want to see. The actual pace of the fight. How the pace of the fight is going to be. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? So it is what it is. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see who this is. Might be a troll. Yeah, this is a troll. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block you. Get you off the block. I'll be blocking you soon. He say anything else in the chat, you block. I'm gonna invite you to the black bar. I'm gonna block you my goddamn self. Anyway, shout out to Jamie Rivera. What you say, fam? You say Boo Boo is a lefty too. Yeah, he's a southpaw. So that's another thing. He's a southpaw. He fights in very weird angles. So yeah, he's a southpaw. But Benavidez, you know, he's gonna have to press him. Andrade being a southpaw and being very awkward, I foresee that giving Benavidez problems early on. I do see that. I see that giving him problems early on. And Andrade, he's not the type of fighter that you want to not have a good night with the southpaw, because he has a way of making these fights, you know, very awkward. You know, I think because of his awkward style, if he can hit and not be hit, and then tie Benavidez up when you get on the inside, you probably can frustrate him. But you got to be able to do that for 12 rounds. You got to be able to do that for 12 rounds, because if you can frustrate, like literally, you just pull a Tyson Fury. Y'all remember how Tyson Fury fought doggone Vladimir Klitschko? How he was able just to jab and grab and all that stuff there, and he kept it up. He kept it up for doggone. He kept it up for 12 goddamn rounds, just jab and grab. You know, whenever he got on the inside, you know, I'm not saying that Andrade shouldn't employ that tactic, but you got to frustrate this guy. And if he can have a good game plan to keep David Benavidez frustrated, you know what I mean? Stay off that line. You're a southpaw, very tricky. You have good footwork. You're very awkward. If you can land some good pop shots in there. Because David Benavidez, now one thing about Benavidez, and this is most fighters, they don't like when you get off on them, especially if you land some good combinations, get off on them and then get off the line. He'll look at you and smile and be like, yeah, that's a good one. So, you know, but as the fight goes on, this is where it gets tricky. You understand what I'm saying? This is where it gets tricky. When the fight, in the second half of the fight, Benavidez picks up the pace. He figures you out. He figures you out. He picks up the pace, and he gets to stepping. But before we get into the show, we got to say all praise is due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, according to the Wakanda niggas and the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Yes, sir. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to D Block, my sister Lisa Bells, Mimi. Shout out to Lindell, Lydell. Shout out to Swat Jones in the building. Jamie Rivera, Knockdown 305. El Unico, salute to you, fam. Trey. What's going on? It is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna make it do what it do. Anyways, if you're sitting there watching the show, hate watching, we got almost 300 people. We got 250 people in here, less than 300 likes. If you're sitting here hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, where my main man at? Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, so this fight really intrigues me. Outside of we saw the undercard, it really does intrigue me. Let me see what we have coming up this weekend though. We have some fights coming up this weekend as well. Let's see. That's results. Let's go here. Callum Walsh. Oh, that's a fight tonight. There's a fight tonight. UFC Fight Pass. Callum Walsh versus, this UFC. Oh, this is a UFC fight. Callum Walsh. Oh, okay. UFC Fight Pass. They fight in Madison Square Garden. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay. All right, cool. I didn't even know that. What do you guys think about damn, I didn't even know that, man. They got a damn UFC card fighting tonight. UFC Fight Pass. What is UFC Fight Pass? Like do anybody who watch UFC, what is UFC Fight Pass? Like, how do I watch this fight? Oh, Freddie Roach. He say Callum Smith wants to demonstrate Thursday night that the hype is justified. His renowned trainer, he got Freddie Roach believes he can become a junior middleweight world champion in the next year. What? Hold on. What do you say? He say boxing, I believe. What? This a boxing man? I'm seeing a picture of who is he fighting? Oh, it's $9.99. Hold on. Let me let you guys see this. You guys probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Let me show you guys this. Right here. Let me blow this up. I want you guys to see this. This fight is tonight. And let's see, Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh wants to demonstrate Thursday night the hype is justified. The Irish southpaw promoter Tom Loeffler is convinced Walsh is good enough and popular to become a bona fide box office attraction at Madison Square Garden. The fight Walsh, he say the confident Walsh welcomes the pressure. The Cork, Ireland native, okay. The Ireland native cannot wait to test himself against the most imposing opponent to date. Bronx-based Ishmael, in the 10-round, 154-pound main event, UFC Fight Pass.com. Okay, UFCFightPass.com will stream the fight for the theater. All right, $9.99 for $9.99 a month. All right, okay. All right. See, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I didn't know this was going down. Okay. You know what I mean? I didn't know what UFC Fight Pass was. So now I know. I might check that out tonight though. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Swat Jones. I might check that out tonight. Well, how do you guys see you say it's a UFC app? Okay, cool. I'm gonna download that. Eric G, what's going on, fam? How do you guys see this? What are some of the ways? Because we know that Andrade, tricky fighter. But how do you see? Like, How do you see he can win this fight against David Benavidez? I think David Benavidez might be the favorite. Let me do this. I think Benavidez is the favorite in this fight, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to drop the phone lines right now. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Benavidez. I'm going to drop the phone lines. Bear with me. Hold on. Benavidez, Andrade. Odds. All right. What? Hold on, let me see what's up. All right, let me let you guys see this. Let me let you guys see this. I'm looking at odds checker, right? Just a little something. I will get to the super chats, bear with me. I'm looking at oddschecker.com. I'm gonna go to DraftKings too. Right here they have David Benavidez a minus 350 favorite. Andrade is a plus 300 underdog. Plus 2,000 for the draw. I mean, I guess that ain't that bad. That's not that bad. 3-1, pretty much a 3-1 underdog. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Yeah, that's not that bad. Minus 350, you know, that's not that. I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, I guess that's not too disrespectful. Let's go to DraftKings. Let me see what DraftKings say. DraftKings, let me let you guys see DraftKings. DraftKings have it 16 days. DraftKings have Benavidez a minus 380 and Andrade a plus 275. I want to know pretty much in the next week or so, will these odds tighten up or will they get wider? Will the odds go up? Will Benavidez become more of a favorite as the fight gets closer? It's 16 days, so pretty much 2 weeks and 2 days. You get what I'm saying? We'll see. This might be some of y'all might want to put some money on Andrade. Some of y'all might want to put some on Andrade. If you think this fight is close enough, you might want to put some on Andrade. It might be a safe bet, maybe to throw a couple dollars on him. You know? Hey, what you say, Swaz say, you talking about 15 rounds. Shout out to Trey. Trey said Andrade got a style that's bad for the monster, but he got to stay busy. And you know what, Trey, you're right about that. Stylistically, I agree with that. But he has to stay busy. He can't make it, he can't let it be too close. And the reason why you can't let it be too close is because you don't know how the judge is going to score the fight. You don't know how the judge is going to score the fight. You get what I'm saying? So you can't make it be too close. You can't be like barely do enough and say, yeah, I won that round. You got to be very decisive. He's going to have to be very decisive. You get what I'm saying? In this fight. He's going to have to be decisive in this fight. We got to get the phone. We got to get likes up. We need 50 more likes. I'm going to get ready to drop the phone lines anyways, though. Anybody want to call the show, y'all let me know. We're going to drop the phone lines. But before we do, you ought to know what time TI is.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, y'all, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, it is what it is, man. I mean, like, y'all right, though, man. By Andrade being a very tricky fighter, he's very awkward. He does fight in angles. He keeps his head off the line. He has a way of feinting. It's the way that he feints. He bakes you into doing certain things. And then he's a southpaw. He's a southpaw. He's looking to land that lead left hand. He's looking to land that lead left hand. So, I kind of see, man. I can kind of see doggone Andrade really frustrating David Benavidez. If Benavidez cannot impose his will on Andrade, man, I can potentially see that. But again, I need to see how Andrade is going to perform in the second half of the fight because he hasn't fought a fighter that's the caliber of a David Benavidez. He hasn't fought a fighter that's the caliber of a David Benavidez. You get what I'm saying? So I'm really, really just trying to see exactly that. That's what really got me intrigued. We know Andrade is tricky, and we know he's a southpaw. So he can cause Benavidez all types of problems. But on the flip side, Andrade has never faced someone like a David Benavidez. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think Andrade is going to have to worry about David from a footwork standpoint. But again, he has a way of, as that fight go on, bro, if your stamina is not on point, if that fight go on, he has a tendency to wear you down. You get what I'm saying?
Can a nigga borrow a French fry? And my first thought wasn't, oh my God, he said the word, the N-word. It was, now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back?
You get what I'm saying? I will address the super chats. We're gonna go take a short station identification break. When we come back, phone lines are gonna be dropped.
About you. And ever since that first night, it seems like I've been going crazy about you.
Mint green chrome in the butt, burnt orange 550. Say the pinky ring pimp, get love pussy. Seafood, big pool, make your girl look. Backwoods, big grill, watch the chef cook. Talk slow, big smoke in the moonlight. Knock your doors down, shout it till your mind right. East Point, Fulton County, where a nigga from. Got love.
Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm anxious to see pretty much how this gonna work out. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, salute to you, fam. Salute, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. He said, bless up, y'all. Yeah, salute to you, fam. Shout out to doggone Jason Following Christ. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, how many southpaw fighters have Benavidez fought, coach? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how many southpaws have Benavidez fought. I really have no idea. I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Look like we got a couple of trolls in here. I'm gonna got you. As a matter of fact, keep you up here too. You're gonna get blocked. You're gonna get blocked. I'm gonna blame up blocking you, invite you to the block party, have you create another account. That's 2 on the block list. Y'all gonna be blocked for the show with. I'm gonna let y'all rock out though. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Salute to you, fam. My sister Lisa Bells. Shout out to Weedy Gonzalez. Salute. What did he say? 15 rounds. He said Boo Boo got to keep Benavidez off balance. Keep him moving around the ring, and get that Tyson body work in. Yeah, jabs to the body. You know what? He can literally look at some of the stuff that Caleb Plant did in their fight. Look at that first half of the fight. We know Caleb Plant faded in the second half of the fight. So Andrade, people say that, hey, Andrade doesn't have stamina issues. He always in good shape. So you can look at this two ways. Okay, Andrade's never been in the ring with a pressure fighter like a David Benavidez. So let's see, will he have that type of stamina that he normally has against a David Benavidez? But again, Andrade is looked upon, he's an elite level southpaw. So, we'll see. And if Benavidez doesn't have a lot of experience fighting southpaws, his ass might be in trouble, bro. True. He might be in trouble. Shout out to JXV. He said he's only fought one southpaw in 8 years. Yeah. See, I didn't know that. So he might be in trouble. And then if what this brother's saying is true, he's only fought one southpaw in the past 8 years. This stylistically, this could be a recipe for disaster for Benavidez. That's why a lot of people was like, yeah, man, we want to see Canelo fight the Mexican Monster. You want to see him fight the Mexican Monster, and, Canelo and the Mexican Monster supposed to fight next year. And I'm like, dude, you guys make it seem like there's a foregone conclusion that Benavidez is going to get by Andrade. That's not a foregone conclusion. You get what I'm saying? Shout out T Seals, ATL, what did you say, fam? You said we may have a classic on our hand, folks. Yeah, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. It's a possibility we may have that. You get what I'm saying? There's a possibility that we may have a classic on our hands. Possibility. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. He said Andrade couldn't turn this fight down. He would have been finished. No, you know what? I think Andrade, the purpose of him coming over there to Showtime, because I heard Andrade say he a free agent. He can do what he want to do, this and that. But he came over there to Showtime, and now that Showtime is going out of business, he's fighting Benavidez. So we'll see how that works out. But I think he came over there because he wanted to get the fight. I don't think he came, to turn down any fights, to be fair. He's 35 years old. I think he's either 34 or 35. So he's kind of long in the tooth. And he, at this age in his career, he's looking for big fights. And he really, like you said, Bruce Gas, he really couldn't afford to turn it down. So I totally agree with that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Mark from Jersey.
Mark from Jersey, talk to me.
Coach, this is a 50-50 fight. I mean, none of these. I mean, they've been a Benavidez for Caleb Plant, right? And Boo Boo, he hasn't really had the opponents, the marquee opponents to like show for. But David, I gotta say one thing about David. How many punches David has faced in his career? Not saying Boo Boo is a puncher.
Yeah.
Boo Boo has a tendency of dropping guys early.
Yeah.
So the fight could go down this way. Boo might drop David because he comes in pretty quick and doesn't let you set up right, nothing, and he'll drop you. But if he lets the foot off the gas, David's gonna take over the fight. But that's one thing. David has never fought a puncher. Like if you look at his resume, like how many big punches he fought.
Yeah,
that's all I got for today, Coach.
All right, shout out to Mark from Jersey. Salute, Brick City. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them odds, I ain't gonna lie, man. I you know what? I'm putting someone on Andrade for this fight. Yeah, if they gonna make Andrade a 3-1 underdog. I'm putting someone on Andrade, bro. For real, I'm gonna put someone on Andrade for this fight. Damn sure is. Shit, you can believe that. I think I'm gonna do that, bro. Cause I'm sitting there thinking about. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Tony, man, dropping that half a dub, man. Yeah, man, 3-1. I'm like, you know what? 3-1. This dude, if he ain't experienced fighting southpaws, I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. This could be one of them, and this could be one of them ugly. This could be one of them ugly fights, bro. This could be one of them ugly fights where people be like, man, bro, I can see it, bro. I'm envisioning this fight happening, and I'm like, man, this dude ain't got no experience fighting no southpaws. We just saw, and I'm not comparing the two fights, but we saw exactly what happened when Spence got in the ring with Crawford. Of course, Crawford can fight orthodox or southpaw. He fought a predominantly southpaw, and even though Spence is a southpaw fighter himself, he did not see the traps. Like he couldn't get his head off the line. None of that stuff. Like by him fighting a guy that's a southpaw like him, he's not being experienced fighting southpaws. Like you can tell, you can see all that in there. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Andrade got away. If he probably can make this fight ugly. Carlo, what's your name? You calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Coach, for me, this fight potentially can be a great fight, but at the same time, like you just said, it could be ugly and also boring for me. Because, Andrade is an awkward fighter. We know what a Benavidez is going to do. You already know. The come forward fighter, pressure fighter, you know what I'm saying? He's not coming to play. But for me, I got Andre that night. It all depends what Boo Boo brings, man, that night to the fight for me. Because, he's a southpaw. He's awkward. He's got skills. The footwork is phenomenal. The stamina, I don't know, Coach. In the second half, it seems to me like he fades away a little bit. But I don't know. He's moving up in weight. That might help him with his stamina. I'm sure. But Boo was a good fighter, man, and I'm also happy for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, this is a big fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad they finally got the opportunity to fight each other. Because Boo Boo, man, he's been around a long time, man, and that's another reason why I'm rooting for him, man. He's been in the game longer. He's older, and again, I'm happy he finally got a chance. Yeah, he is. Finally got a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, he can make this fight very ugly, Boo Boo, man. For me, it's up to him, Coach. It depends what he brings that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I got Boo Boo, man. To be honest with you, Coach, and I'm hoping he pulls it out because I want to see him, to move on and get maybe a Canelo fight. He deserves it, man. So. Yeah, that's all I got, Coach. That's my call, brother.
Hey, man, shout out, man. Listen, man, shout out to Jamie from New York. Salute, fam. Yeah, they're gonna give motherfucking what's the name that right there, bro? I don't know, man. I really don't know, man. That like 3-1 favorites. I don't know. We gotta see, man. We gotta see. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's new, Coach? It's your boy Two-Tone Superstar. Please say the Superstar, Phoenix, Arizona.
Two-Tone the Superstar. Talk to me, fam.
First and foremost, if D-Block calling today, shut the fuck up. This is the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, and my nigga that survived that gunshot, Jose Benavidez. Phoenix about to leave that card 2-0. Demetrius Andrade, too little, too late, nigga. You old as a motherfucker. This is David Benavidez time. You gonna look good in the beginning of the fight, but what happened? The Mexican monster stamina is too fucking much. Too much.
You don't think? Hey, Two-Tone. You don't think that Andrade by him being a southpaw that's going to give Benavidez some problems in this fight? The southpaw style and the footwork.
This is what we call that, Coach. Stage too big, lights too bright. He ain't never been on this stage. He ain't never been on this stage. David been here before. Pay-per-view, Caleb playing. It's gonna. I'm telling you, as soon as the ring walk starts, look at Demetrius' eyes. Them shit's gonna be wide as wide. You ain't never been on this stage. You ain't never fought at this before. Bro, technically, give him some problems.
Your phone fading out, Tone.
Will you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can't hear you no more, Tone. His phone went out, guys. So shout out to Two-Tone the Superstar. I can't hear him, guys. The reception was bad. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, it's Adolfo from Sacktown.
Adolfo from Sacktown, talk to me.
This is Boo Boo Andrade's last chance, and honestly, as the recent caller said, it is for me. It's too late because Benavidez. Yeah, I see Boo Boo Andrade giving him, problems in the first few rounds, but it's not going to really phase him. So, and then as we hit into the mid rounds, Benavidez is just going to flourish with those combination punches on Boo Boo. So I believe. Maybe it will go to distance, but I'm thinking maybe David Benavidez will knock him out around maybe the 8th or 9th round, and then afterwards we'll hear Boo Boo Andrade's chapter 120th chapter about Canelo this and Canelo that, because that's all he's really going to talk about.
So you got Benavidez stopping Andrade in the 8th or 9th round.
But honestly, I believe maybe around the 8th or 9th round, Benavidez will knock him out.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. Shout out to Adolfo, Sacktown. Stand up. Salute, fam.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Damn. Okay. All right. So that's kind of 8th or 9th round. God damn, boy. That's kind of. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn. So he thinks. So he picking. He's saying that shit. He gonna do something to Andrade that he wasn't able to do to Caleb Plant. I mean, we'll see. What the brother say? What the brother say? The brother say that the lights. He said the lights gonna be too bright. Lights gonna be too bright for Andrade. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even look at the lights being too bright. I mean, He hasn't fought on this stage before. Like this fight is just so intriguing. Like you say, what's the name? Andrade. He's only, he's 30. He's either 34 or 35. I think he's either 34 or 35. So, but he's in good shape though. He's not an old 34 or 35. Like he ain't really been in no, you know what I mean? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Swab Jones from Fort Worth, Coach.
Hey, Swab from Fort Worth. Talk to me, fam.
What's happening, fam? Hey, dope topic, bro. Dope topic, man.
I appreciate that, brother.
Ain't no thing. Man, are you feeling the twister yet? I'm starting to feel it, bro. I'm starting to feel it, man. It's starting to get in my, I'm starting to get in my energy, bro. I tell you, what's funny? What's funny, fam?
What's that?
And I hit your ass out the blue, just as shit, or some blessing, prayer, whatever the hell. You know how I am with your ass, anyway.
Yeah.
So, man, I was looking at Davis, man, and then I was like, because he got knocked down before, right? So they kind of brought it back up. I'm like, all right, let me see how he got knocked down.
Yeah.
So right, it was an overhand straight left, and the thing is, and it was by a cat named Zepeda, and so I looked at Zepeda, and then I looked at the length of his arms. His arms was only 1 inch shorter than David's. So then I looked at Andrade. I'm like, David's arms only a half an inch longer than Andrade, and Andrade coming with a wide ass left. Andrade can switch up. Andrade like to get at you early, get you a little pop early. So it's like when if the thing I'm worried about with I know you got to cut it with Andrade is that he gonna have to start off early. Gonna have to put in some damage early. Gonna have to give some pop early. Gonna have to make it messy early because he can't let David sit back and just watch him. So, but the thing is, when you do that, you're going to run into the same thing Plant ran into. Can you keep the gas at the end of the fight? Because that's when David's going to turn up. David's going to turn up about 5, for sure 6. We already know that. So my thing is, how you going to take that hit in the 7th round? If you can take a hook and stay up on your legs and not, and not wobble, then I think he can pull it out on points. But if his ass gas at about 6 or 7, he gonna get out of there, bro. I think David can get him out of about 9 or 10.
So you said what? What David got dropped twice? I know. I think he got dropped by somebody.
No, he got dropped once.
Was it? I think he got dropped by somebody that started with a G. His name started with a G.
I looked that up. I thought it was Zepeda, but I might be wrong. But I know it was
I forgot that dude's name, man. But I remember when he got dropped. But this is the thing.
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah.
This is the thing, though, right? I mean, fighters get dropped. It happens in the sport of boxing. Fighters get hurt. I seen Floyd Mayweather get hurt. So it's for me. It's how it's what you did when you got back up. Did you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I do, fam. And that's the thing.
Tony, L. Harvey, he said Gabriel. Oh, the dude name was Ronald Gabriel. That's who dropped him. That's who dropped him.
Okay. He got dropped. Okay, but he dropped him with the overhand left, with the straight overhand left, right? I think that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool. It ain't like it happened often, David. You know what I mean? And he got back up and won. So I'm with you, man. I ain't got a prediction yet, but man, that's where the twist is coming from. I don't know. But man, dope topic because you got me thinking like you always do, fam. That's me.
Hey, Swat, check this out though. And listen, if you look at the odds, the odds kind of make you like, you know what, man? I don't know, man. Maybe shoot. You might want to put a couple dollars on Andrade because I think he's like a 3-1 underdog. And if you feel that strong about, man, Andrade going to upset this dude at this point in his career, it might be something worth looking into. We got to see how the week of the fight. I always like to look at the week of the fight, see how the guys
you know
the
it.
face off, all that stuff there. We'll see. This is a high stakes fight. Both men are fighting for to become the opportunity to get the opportunity to fight Canelo. I say opportunity because there ain't no guarantee they're gonna fight him. You know what I mean? We're dealing with Mauricio Sulaimán, BC, and then at the end of the day, it's gonna be what Canelo chooses to do. So we'll wait and see.
Yeah, straight is. Hey man, I'm putting 200 on Andrade, man. I mean, the prediction gonna be different from the bet. You know what I'm saying? And, but that's what make boxing fun to me. But I wanted to ask you something before I got off.
All right, go ahead.
Like when you get older, right? And maybe you boxing and you fighting, and just the fight ain't what you want, man. So like how you don't really, the older you get, it's hard to get up out the bed for shit. And what I'm thinking, maybe maybe he gonna get up for this one. Maybe the last couple fights, maybe Andrade was bored. Maybe he was just kind of, his spirit was low. So do you think a fight like this for Andrade will get him up, like just to have him more prepared than before?
Yeah.
And that's my question too.
Yeah. I think so. Well, shout out to Outsmart Jones, man. Salute to you, fam.
My man.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because like y'all said, it's like y'all saying in the chat. Look here, man. The man, Andrade he's old. He's older now. This is his last shot. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see. He's gonna come out the gate strong. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered for this fight, and guess what? All of the questions will be answered November 25th. This is the dispute to end all disputes. This is what I love about boxing. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. I've seen probably a good 10 or 11 fights of Andrade that have been televised going all the way back to when he was on HBO.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't see it. I mean, we've all seen good prospects become good title holders and, go on to be great fighters. I never seen anything from him that you could say, God damn, this guy's going to set the world on fire, or we're looking at the next great one or the next Hall of Famer. A lot of guys are calling in talking about his power, but I mean, who has he ever knocked out that you can say, damn, he knocked out that guy? It just isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And, as far as, Benavidez gets a lot of his sparring out of Joel Diaz's gym, where a lot of Russian fighters like Bivol and Beck the Bully, who is a lefty, do all their training at. So I'm sure he's getting a lot of good sparring out there. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking at it like, Benavidez is unexperienced because he's 25, but the guy's been around boxing since he was a teenager. You know what I mean? This is a guy that sparred Pacquiao as a kid. You know what I mean? So, he done did some things, maybe not in the ring, but definitely in sparring. And I don't think Andre's going to come in there with something he hasn't seen. Yeah, he doesn't fight a lefty all the time, but nobody does. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think he has enough tricks up his sleeve to where he's just going to, confuse and dominate Benavidez, which he'll have to do. He'll have to be the slickest, lefty we've ever seen, to handle all that punishment because, you got this, Benavidez, he's a big boy and, he could take a punch. Everybody talks about, how he's been dropped, but let's keep it a buck. If you walk in the rain, you're going to get wet, just because some of the greatest fighters of all time, like Floyd and nobody else, haven't been dropped, doesn't mean, oh my God, because the guy's got knocked down once, he's getting ready to get knocked out by the next person he sees in the ring. So I don't know. I got Benavidez all day, Coach.
All right. Well, shout out to Martin from Oakland, man. Salute, fam. We're going to take a short station identification break, and when we come back, we're going to pick back up where we left off at. Phone lines.
What's my name?
My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet? And the truth never explains. Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
What up, man? Giannis, man. What's going on? BK.
Oh, Giannis from Brooklyn. Talk to me, fam.
Oh, what's going on, man? Yo, I'm listening to the show and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm in the shower. I'm on star when you read that fucking line 3-1. Andrade to ask for him. Yo, I'm with you, man. I put something on Andrade, man. People is underestimating how hungry this nigga is. Mm-hmm. Remember all them years he in a press conference calling everybody out, man.
Yeah.
Give us his chance, man. This nigga been waiting his whole career for the shot. Then he's gonna get rewarded after this if he wins with Canelo, man. Life-changing money. People underestimate him, and I want them to continue to do that so that line goes higher and higher and higher, and I get paid, man. We gonna get paid off this, coach.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's smart money for us.
you know what? I'm looking at this fight, right? And I hear what a couple of callers saying about Andrade and stuff like that, and he may not be this and that. But I'm like, I mean, I don't think neither one of these guys have really fought any top name guys if you're looking for namesake wise. I mean, I'll probably give Benavidez the edge in beating Caleb Plant. But I know a few fighters he fought, they moved up in weight to fight him and stuff like that. So I'm just very intrigued about this fight. This fight really, really intrigues me. I'm not excited to pay the $80 pay-per-view, but outside of that, I really am like, this fight really intrigues me. I think this fight has potential to be a good one, to be a real good one.
Well, Coach, I ain't paying that $80, man, but I'm watching it. You take that how you want to take it, but I'm watching that shit. So listen, man. People was underestimating this nigga, man. I remember him from the Olympics, man. And I ain't gonna front though. He laid an egg in the Olympics. I remember that shit, man. And he was like a favorite. So I think like this is his chance of redemption, man. This is a big opportunity for this young man. I put my money on him, man. He's a southpaw. He's skilled. He got the pedigree. I think Benavidez is more one of those guys trying to walk every. He got a specific style.
Yeah.
And if you don't stand in front of him and willing to trade a little bit, he gonna have problems with him, man. And with that 3-1 shit, I'm with you, man. We gonna make some money, man. That's all I got, man. I want to hold a lot of everybody calling in.
All right.
Peace and love, Coach.
Hey, man, shout out to Yamas, man. Brooklyn, stand up. Hey, you know what I want to know? Hey, this is a question I have. I wonder what the ring size is going to be like. What was the ring size going to be like? I remember when Benavidez fought Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant was the A side of that fight in negotiations, right? I think Plant was able to pick the ring size. Because I remember we was watching, I was in LA when our fight went down. I was in LA. I think we ate at Tom's Diner right there in downtown LA. Right, it's right down the street from the crypto arena center where the Lakers used to play at. I think it used to be called where the Lakers used to play at. It's right down the street from there. And I think that was me, Steve Kim. I think that was who that was with us. Frank Stallone, Sylvester Stallone brother. We was watching that fight there. And I think I want to say they was complaining. I think one of the complaints was, man, look how big this ring is. Caleb Plant picked the ring. He gonna be running around the ring. I'm willing to bet that this be a small ring. Shout out to 15 rounds. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said even Booger Ray said Boo Boo being overlooked. So if the money team sees something, that's why I'm dropping my dime on. Hey, you know what? Hey, look here. Listen, now you really can't take everything that Booger Ray say now, because Booger Ray was the same guy when they asked him, they say, man, they say, look, Leonard, this is on Fight Hype. They say, Booger Ray, how do you see that fight, Canelo and Caleb Plant? Now, this was before the fight got made. He said, oh, no, all wrong. Caleb Plant's style is all wrong for Canelo. I'm telling you, a lot of people say that he can't punch. He can punch. He can, I'm telling you, man, like Caleb Plant, I'm telling you, he mastered the shoulder roll. Caleb Plant is by far, outside of Javante Tank Davis, outside of Tank, Caleb Plant is by far the best black fighter that we have over there at the PBC.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
Shout out to JRG dropping that $2 super chat. He said, how many world champions has Andrade fought? I have no idea. Fam. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you probably have to ask somebody who's more well versed in Andrade. I have no idea, bro. I know he's a two-division champion. Two-division title holder. Cause I don't like calling a lot of these guys champions right now until they get in, unify the division. So, in today's time, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Shout out to Giovanni. He said 22 by 22, biggest ring I've ever seen for Plant. Hey, hey, listen, Caleb Plant. Hey, you know what? Hey, Giovanni, check this out. Caleb Plant wore down. Caleb Plant wore down in the second half of that fight. He wore down in the second half of that fight, fam. Because listen, sometimes you can have that big ring to move around a lot, but guess what? You fuck around and get tired. True. Hey, you mess around and get tired. You like, nigga done ran. Yeah, whole lot of more, bad boy. Yeah, you running good right now, bad boy. You running good right now, boy. Yeah, you looking good. You getting off real decent right now. Third round, you getting off, bad boy. Fourth round, you getting off real good, bad boy. Fifth round, boy, you looking kind of good. Sixth round, bad boy, look like you slowing down a little bit. Look like you slowing down a little bit. Seventh round, yeah, bad boy, look like I'm catching up with you. Eighth round, you don't look as fast as you were looking in the first round, Speedy Gonzalez. Ninth round, yeah, boy, bad boy, I'm catching up with you. Okay, here come the championship rounds. 10th round, 11th round, 12th round, boy, Lord have mercy. True. You get what I'm saying? Boy, listen, so a lot of times that's how I start out. Motherfucker be running like Speedy Gonzalez, looking like the road runner. But as the time go on, and this is the thing about pressure fighters. Pressure fighters understand one thing. You know what? This guy may be getting off on me in the beginning, and if he doesn't have enough punching power and pop to keep me off of him, you know, I'm gonna keep stalking and chicken hawking. I know I'm gonna get him. Whole lot of more. I got him. He can run. He running like a rabbit right now. I got him. Got you, bad boy. I'm gonna get him. Whole lot of more, bad boy. Whole lot of more. And then what happens is the power punch will land that one good punch. And the crowd kind of like get into it, scream a little bit, go wild. Then they're like, okay, yeah, bad boy, I got you now right now, boy. You're weighing down now, boy. You're weighing down. You get what I'm saying? Because Caleb Plant was looking like Pretty Boy Floyd / of course I'm being facetious. Pretty Boy, yeah, he was looking like Pretty Boy / Money May when he fought Benavidez. But as the fight went on, true. I saw Caleb Plant's face start bleeding. I said, damn, his face bleeding. His face started bleeding. His mouth was bleeding. I said, yeah, boy, doggone the Mexican monster turning up the heat. The Mexican monster turning up the heat. Hold on, let me look this up. Fight height. Let's see. Leonard Ellaby on Caleb Plant. Hold on. Let me. I know it was on Fight Height. I know. Hold on, I got it right here. Here you go, right here. Hold on.
I know he's been active, and it takes nothing away from Alvarez because, you know, but the level of guys that he's fought recently, I mean, it is what it is. You got to call it what it is. So, it is what it is. Not. I mean, come on, man. Let's face it. We know who he's fought recently, and it has nothing to do with him being a great fighter, because I truly think that he's a great fighter. But there are guys out there that will give him a better run for his money than the few guys he's just fought recently. And it's not saying that he's avoided any of those. Hey, hold on now. This is very important. Now, this is 2 years ago. Fight Hype. The reason why I'm playing this is because this is what Booger Ray Leonard said 2 years ago. So you can't hold stock in what Booger Ray say. You can't hold stock in what Booger Ray say. You say, well, goddamn, boy, the money team, they might know something. I'm telling you, bro, you can't hold stock in what Booger Ray say. That's all I'm saying, fam. I'm not even insinuating that, but I like to see him, how he matches up with Plant, Charlo, Benavidez. I would like to see those kind of fights. I don't want to see Yildirim and no knock against Saunders. I don't want to see those kind of fights. Because, see, I know what it's like to fight a big, strong, athletic fighter who ain't going to back down, who's going to continue to bring it, and willing to exchange and going to be in his ass all night long. I know what that's like.
Thank you so much for watching this video.
Hold on. That's what Booger Ray said. That's what Booger Ray. hold on. That ain't the one I wanted to show y'all though. He was like, they say he can't punch, but he can punch. He can punch. And again, So that's all I'm saying, fam. Yeah, I don't want nobody making no bets based on what Booger Ray say. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to JRG dropping that $2 super chat. He said 0, coach. Oh, he fought 0 champions? That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't want nobody making no bets just based on what Booger Ray say.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions?
Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got another call calling in. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Juan from New York, Coach.
Juan from New York. Talk to me.
Oh, Coach, I heard talking about the guy that dropped Benavidez, Ronald Guerrero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it was like he was punching with him. Like they were like in the middle of an exchange, and he caught him with like a check left hook. It was like a flash knockdown. He didn't really hurt him like that. And don't listen to Booger Ray. You wanna make some money in this betting world. All right. All right, Coach. That's all I got.
All right, salute, fam. Yes, sir. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here. All I'm saying. Hold on. We got some more super chats. We gonna see what's up. Shout out to Food Revolution. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter up a damn dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Food Revolution she say, Coach, Crawford was either stripped or dropped the IBF today. Boots is the new IBF super champ. He said, I can hear the Wakandas twerking their cheeks from their ethers now. Oh yeah? Hold on, let me see. IBF, where's the IBF at? Where's the IBF at? All right, I got IBF, hold on. All right, I just pulled up the IBF. For what I'm seeing right here, they got the IBF have on welterweight champion, IBF title, Jerron Ennis. Title won 7. All right, check this out. Look at this. Now, there's only one problem with this. Hold on, there's only one problem with this. Check this out. They have right here that Jerron Ennis won the title July 29th, 2023. They have that he won the title July 29th, 2023. Now, which one is the typo? Now we know he didn't win the title July 29th, 2023. We know that, right? We know that for a fact. So we'll find out what's going on.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He a champ. Boots a champ. Hey, so who Boots fought on July 29th? Hey, who Boots fought July 29th? That's all I'm saying. So, you get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I don't who he fought July 29th? Now, if the IBF decided to say, you know what, we're going to take the belt from him, maybe they did that. Maybe they took the belt from Bud. I don't know. If they did that, then so be it. So that may boost the email champ. Caller, what's your name? You calling from? Hold on. Caller, what's your name? You calling from? All right, caller, call back. The caller call back. He on the phone up. So I guess if that's the case, I guess that makes Boost the email champ. I mean, we know he didn't win the title in July 29th. We know that. And if that's the case, then you know what that tells me? That tells me that Spence and Crawford gonna fight at 154.
True.
That's what that that's what that tells me too, sis. That tells me that Spence and Crawford gonna fight at 154. That's what that tells me. The rematch. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
You see this? You see this bullshit the IBF just did? This is hypocrisy. I mean, this is rebuttal. This got to go against every sanctioning body in the whole world. I mean, this makes no sense. You telling me he won that shit in July? Is that what it said, July?
Yeah. Apparently, what they probably did was they probably just stripped Crawford of the belt, or either he dropped the belt, or whatever the case may be. More than likely, him and Spence are going to be fighting at 154. He's contracted to fight Errol Spence in a rematch. He can't get out of that. So neither one of those guys can fight nobody until they fight each other, according to the contract. So if that's the case, then Jaron Ennis is the email champ.
Let me let you know something right now, as we all know, because we smarter than the usual suspects around the YouTube boxing channels. We know Terrence Bud Crawford ain't ducking nobody. He ain't ducking nobody. Now, all we're going to hear from the LGBT or LGBTQ, whatever you want to call them, all we're going to hear for the rest until it is, he ducked him. He ducked him the whole time. He was the real champion of IBF. He won it. He is not the email champ. He is the real man, the real deal. He has been, I mean, look at his class going up to 154. Fight Errol Spence. We don't want that fight. It's always some lame ass bullshit. They ain't got that. First it's he got to fight Errol Spence again. He wasn't the right one. And now we don't want to see Errol Spence. We want to see Bruce Ennis. We want to see the young lion against the veteran. We want to see prime versus prime time. That's what we want. It's always some bullshit. Same thing with Cinnamon Buns. Done too much for the sport, given the sport everything. A multi-millionaire, done everything for the championship, has showed nothing but respect for the sport, just like Terrence Bud Crawford, and they still gotta drag your name like mud. Why is that, Coach? Tell me, Coach. Can you give me something on this, Coach?
I mean, there's nothing to say. I mean, I don't say everything that can be said. I mean, it is what it is. You know, these guys are just some miserable individuals. But who really cares about what they say? They really ain't nobody. What they say matters to themselves. You know, they regurgitate the same talking points. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't be worried about these. You can't be worried about these motherfuckers here. The fact of the matter is this here. These guys are going to fight each other, and I think from what I've heard, February. They have a contract to fight each other. Simple as that.
Okay.
No, so Spence can't fight nobody else unless both of them agree to, hey, we ain't gonna fight each other or whatever, however that's gonna be. And Crawford can't fight nobody else. They gotta fight each other. Simple as that.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
We see both ways. We both Errol Spence chilling, relaxing. Terrence Bud Crawford doing like Canelo, just working out, doing his thing. You know what I mean? So one person has a mindset of being a legend, while the other person has a mindset of buying some ice cream, drinking some liquor, chilling with vacation time. He knows he's going up to 154. So at the end of the day, he don't want, he ain't gonna be struggling. So he's just out there, just living his life in motion. While we got the real king, Mr. Terrence Bud Crawford, Omaha all day. D-Block always got his back. Dallas supports Mr. Terrence Bud Crawford. And I'm going to let it go like this. Coach. I want to tell you something. I was seeing this boxing match last night, and maybe it's different.
Can you summarize it? Can you summarize it, D-Block?
I saw similar. Yeah, damn right. Bernard Hopkins versus Pavlik. Could we see? When I saw that fight last night, it was gem. It was great. And that reminded me Andrade versus Benavidez. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, Center.
Shout out D-Block. Yeah, shout out to Lisa Bell's in the building. Shout out to Alan Maddox in the building. L. Harvey, salute to you, fam. Cooker Research Senior, what's going on, baby boy? Shout out to the Boston Laboratory, JC, Nelly Content. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Tina. She said, Coach said, can you summarize it? Yeah. You know, listen, man, listen. Hey, something like when D-Block called, D-Block, okay, we got two ways to do this. You can give me the long version of the story, or you can summarize it. You get what I'm saying? Now I know if you know the long version of the story, D-Block gonna be talking for 15, 20 minutes. I know that, right? And then within those 15, 20 minutes, he gonna be saying some of the same things over and over that he said in the first couple of minutes, right? So D-Block, I need you to summarize. I just need you to summarize it, dog. We've been on this phone for 4 minutes. I need you to summarize it, dog. Just give me the condensed form of the story. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach Jose from Jersey?
Jose from Jersey, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, do you have a pick yet for that fight?
Do I have a what?
Do you have a pick yet for that fight, for the Andrade Benavidez fight?
No, I don't. It's too
Okay.
close. It's too close to call for me right now.
Yeah, it's still a little far away. I'm gonna go with Boo Boo. For the win on points, just because his IQ is way too elite, and the way he throws punches from weird angles. It's a problem for anybody. Plus, he's southpaw, you know.
Mm.
He's much older than Benavidez, but he can move and he can move well. And he looks stronger too from his last fight, like from his videos that he posts and all that stuff. So it's gonna be exciting to see the power that he's gonna bring in for this upcoming fight, because he does have power.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see how it plays out. You know, stylistically, you know, again, you know, Boo Boo may present some problems in the beginning. I'm pretty sure that Benavidez, David Benavidez, is going to be very, very well prepared. We'll just see how it works out. I mean, right now they have him a 3-1 underdog. So, you know, if you really,
they got the big underdog right there.
Yeah, 3-1. I mean, 3-1 ain't bad. You know, I do get it. So if you feel that way, man, just I don't know, maybe you want to put a little light something on Andrade just to see how it plays out and see. You know, so
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, people say like.
Go ahead.
What was you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, like people say that he doesn't fall nobody and all that stuff, but if you look at his amateur record, I know amateur professionals is way different. But if you see the opposition that he had, that he competed with in the amateurs, and all the fights he has, like he has his experiences is on a whole other level. You know?
Okay. All right, man. Well, salute to you, fam. Shout out to Jose from Jersey. Salute, fam. Shout out to Alan Meadows dropping out $2 super chat. He say Boots fought Casper the Ghost, but nobody saw it. I mean, they definitely got the date on here wrong. We know he couldn't have won the title. It say title won July 29th, 2023. Who the fuck he fought? How did he win a title? Like, explain that. Like, how did he win a title July 29th, 2023 when he didn't fight July 29th, 2023? Did you get what I'm saying? So, that's wrong. You know, if Crawford don't have the IBF belt anymore, then you could say he doesn't have the IBF belt as of this date, but to say that he won it July 29th, I mean, so be it, you know. I mean, so we got another email champ. Simple as that, that's all. Shout out to Swat Zone. He say, if you just joined, be sure to hit the like button. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. This dude here say weird angles. You mean like the amateurs? Like an amateur? I mean, yeah, I think the brother did bring up amateurs. He said, Coach, go check Twitter account. According to Boxing posted about Boots, expect Spence to vacate the IBF title. No, you mean not Spence. You mean Crawford. We know Spence don't have the IBF title. He said Bud won the belts for Boots. Yeah, he said he fought Shawty Big Nuts. He fought Shawty Big Nuts at the schoolyard. He said Bud became undisputed in July. Yeah, exactly. Bud came undisputed in July. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on. You say on Twitter? I mean, Boots was gonna get that belt anyways. You know what I mean? Because you know he was gonna get that belt because Bud is dropping all of the belts. Bud probably gonna drop all the belts anyways. So this tells me that the Crawford and Spence fight is gonna be at 154. That's what this tells me. This tells me that fight gonna be at 154. That's what that tells me, right there. And what did it say? It says Spence though. You know what though, Tila? This is what I'm saying. They got all type of typos in this stuff. Like on the IBF site, they got Boots won the IBF title on July 29th. That's obviously a typo. And then for what you're saying that it's saying that they're gonna take the belt from Spence. Obviously that's a typo. So they got all kind of typos going on. Shout out to Marty King Boss. He say Showtime taking Boots and belts to Netflix. Showtime don't fold it up. Hey, he say if Bud undisputed, then so is CO. He say if Bud is undisputed, then so is CO. Oh, okay. True. This shit. Boy, this shit right here, boy. Okay. Oh Lord, have mercy. This is too easy to break down. But anyways. Shout out to L Harvey in the building. Salute to you, fella. Hey, you know what? Shout out to TFP.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? Hey. We have Jennifer Lopez, we got Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have
Killer Cam.
I was like, yo, what do you think, Eddie, if we bring the belts together? And Eddie said, that shit is a good idea. I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son. You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro.
Hey.
We did it.
Hey. Shout out to Rob Boy Friends. He say, if Teofimo, wasn't nobody think about becoming undisputed until Teofimo became undisputed. Now look, everybody else want to become undisputed, but that's what Ellie told Doggo. I said, got this motherfucker right here, boy. There is no limits to his D-ride. There is no limits to his D-ride, bro. Motherfucker, boy. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, my God. Hey, shout out to Rob Boy Friends. Rob Boy Friends, what's going on? Rob Boy say, hey, yo, Slim, check this out, Mo. Mo, check this out. Shout out to Javon Soto, man. Javon, what's going on, fam? LaJessica in the building. Kendall Price in the building. Javon say, is that French fries belt still relevant these days? Hey, you know what, bro? The French fries belt. Hey, bro, Mauricio made that French fries belt, fam. One thing I will say, listen, bro, I got to take my hat off to Devin Haney. And I'm going to tell you why I take my hat off to Devin Haney. And Bill Haney. I'm going to tell you why. When I had Bill on this show, this was prior to the George Kambosos fight. Bill Haney came on this show when Devin Haney was going to Australia to fight George Kambosos. Bill Haney was on the show. He was at his house. Had him on the show. I got the video. And Bill Haney, I asked him about the French fries belt. That was one of the questions that I asked him. And he said, I'm going to tell you what, as soon as we get that damn French fries belt, because he said franchise belt, because I said, look, we call it the French fries belt over here, right? He said, yeah, as soon as we get that belt, they're dropping that belt. We going to add closure to who the real undisputed is. We going to take that belt and we going to drop it. That's what he said. True. That's what he said. They dropped that belt. Shout out to LaJessica. She said, Coach, you missed the fight. Boots versus Pochop Willie. Hey, motherfucker, I'm trying to figure out, okay, if he won the belt July 29th, who did he fight? Like, what he was shadow boxing? What he was doing? He was shadow boxing somebody? Like what he was doing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Shit, because the only fight I knew what was going. Okay, I tell you what. If he won the fight July 29th, can anyone tell me what the location was? Where did they fight at? Who was the opponent? Who was the opponent? And where did he fight the opponent at? Just anybody, just anybody. Listen, I got $500. Send me your cash out. For anybody who can tell me who did Jaron Ennis fight July 29th in order to win the IBF welterweight title. Anybody. Tell me who did he fight and tell me where did they fight at.
True.
Hey, doggone, let Jessica say Lost Vegas. L-O-S-T. Lost Vegas. Jamie Rivera, salute fam. What you say? He said cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. It is.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yes, sir.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Shad said, wait a minute, I'm lost. He said, what happened? Well, apparently, Jaron Boots Ennis is now the IBF champion according to, the IBF title holder. I can't say champion because he's not a champion. He's a title holder. The champion was Terrence Crawford. He had all of the belts. So he's an IBF title holder, apparently. But they're saying on the IBF website, I want y'all to see this one more time. On the IBF website, it's saying that Jaron Ennis won the title on July 29th, 2023. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I know we had a fish fry. That night, July 29th. And, I know I was in a parade where someone actually won that belt July 29th and became the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. I was in Omaha, had some good deep fried catfish. I was in the parade. So I do know that. I'm trying to figure out who did this guy fight July 29th. Can anybody help me with that? $500. Just please, just lead me in the right direction. Who did this guy fight July 29th? This guy right here. Who did he fight July 29th? It said he won the title July 29th. Who did he win it against? Anybody. Give me the opponent. Tell me where the fight happened at. $500. Sent to your $500 sent cash out right now.
True.
We just trying to figure it out. Hey, shout out to Backyard. He say Boots fought Shorty Snot Nose in Steven Espinosa's basement. Shout out to Shad. He said, ain't no way. Hey, something in November. Coach going to get some answers in for sure. Hey, listen. Just somebody just call me and tell me something. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. He say Box Live still have Bud, and so does Box Rec. I don't know, man. I don't know. What you say, Marty King? Was it on Cooking with Sir Senior? But as a matter of fact, hold on. I don't know why I'm sitting here. Doing all this shit right here. Let me call motherfucking. Hold on, guy. Hold on, guy.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, Monty, what's good? Hey, how the event going? Hey, what did he say? He said he fought Hippie on the chitlin circuit. Hey, he said he fought Hippie on the chitlin circuit, huh? He fought Hippie on the chitlin circuit. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. He fought. Hey, listen. Wait, hold on. Listen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Fuck, I'm sitting there talking on my face.
Hey, let me ask you a quick question. Did Bud get stripped of the IBF or did he drop the belt? Oh, okay. Yeah, they got on IBF that they say Jaron Boots Ennis won the IBF title July 29th. Now I know you was in Vegas. It ain't but one fight I know that happened July 29th, and it wasn't involving, it was Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. So that's what they have on here. On their website. I'm doing the show. I'll just hit you back. Hold on, let me hit up Bomac. I hit up Bomac right now. I'm doing this. I'm doing the show right now, but I know Bud out of town, but I'm just asking you. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me see can I get y'all some answers right quick. Bear with me one moment. See can I get y'all some answers. Hold on. See can I get y'all some answers. Hold on. Hey, what's up with you, fam? Hey, quick question. I know you're probably busy right now. Hey, do you know anything about Bud's being stripped of the IBF title? Or him dropping the belt? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, but can't nobody hear you. You're not on that. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. So, all right, for sure. So what's up with the Spence fight? Mm. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. All right. All right, yeah, for sure. Yes, and that's what I was saying on the show. I say, man, more than likely he probably, if that's the case, he's moving up to 154. They ain't fighting at 147 no more. All right. All right, for sure. All right, well, I'm gonna hit you up later. Yeah. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. So basically, what I just found out, Bud is moving up to 154. The Spence fight, Full Revolution. You might have been right on that. The Spence fight, that might be a no-go. Of course we won't know for sure. I don't know. We won't know for sure, but that Spence fight might not be a no-go. Might be a no-go. We'll see. Shout out to Martin King Boss. He said I always consider the WBO more useful. So him dropping being stripped isn't bad to serve his purpose. So apparently, Jaron Ennis probably is the new email champion. Apparently, Jaron Ennis is the new email champion. And if Bud moving up to 154, he's going to drop all of the belts, 147 belts. Shout out to Marta King. You say legendary status. Shout out to Elena. What's going on, sis? You say, hey, coach in chat. Salute to you. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Hey, listen. They saying, bro, I'm gonna just put it this way. I'm gonna put it this way. They saying the boy Spence don't want the rematch now. You get what I'm saying? They saying the boy don't want the rematch now. True. Yeah. That's what they saying. Shout out to Knockdown 305. He said I don't want it if it's that easy. Shout out to Swat Jones. He say the way Bud won and how easy it looked against Spence, It's hard to market that fight. Yeah, apparently they might have talked him out of it. Food Revolution said that he may retire. I was like, nah, that man ain't gonna retire. But shit, I don't know, but hey, Food Revolution, you might be on point. Cause we just saw a recent picture of how Spence looked. I'm like, man, it's obviously he ain't training for no damn fight. So, I mean, you might be on point. You might be on point. And probably Al Heyman probably told him. He probably like, look here, man, my nigga, I told you not to take the fight. You went on ahead and made this fight without me. Went on ahead and let this nigga talk you into fighting you. And I told you I had you set up to fight Keith Thurman. You turned that down and went and made this fight anyways. And now look at you. You're gonna have to learn to listen to me. All right, man, you right, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Slim, see? I told y'all, stop talking about that Bam-ass Bud versus Earl rematch. See how the boxing god just blessed us without giving us that. Don't nobody want that shit. See, I told you, stop talking about that fight. Don't even mention that Bam-ass fight, man. Don't nobody want to see that. Earl didn't do nothing to deserve that fight. He did absolutely nothing to deserve a rematch. I don't give a fuck about that man trying to mature his motherfucking retirement fund. That ain't my problem. What Bud need to do, and I told you. Well, what's up, Salam?
But I thought, hey, listen, bro. I don't know. Guy told him. They probably told him, look here, dog. You can't whoop this dude. This nigga beat the brakes. He got that catch it the first time, dog. Hey, listen. I heard they had an intervention. I heard it was Al Heyman. I heard it was Tom Brown. It was Spence. It was Spence mama, his daddy. I heard it was his girl, and all of them had it. They cornered him. Derek James, they had him in the corner. They had a divine intervention. Look here, man. This dude damn near killed you last time. You can't beat him. You can't beat him, dog. Look, your pride talking. I know you want the rematch, but he gonna kill you, dog. Leave that man alone. And I heard they talked him out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, but I would look forward to Earl making his return to Lubin. He ain't quite done yet. He ain't gonna go out like that. That pirate ain't going out like that. He ain't gonna let that Omaha motherfucker run him off the block like that. Slim. I can't. He ain't got that much stuff in him. He got a little bit of heart left. He got a little bit of stuff left. I think we see Lubin. And I told y'all, just forget about that Earl and Bud shit. Stop pumping that Bud and Timmy shit or that Bud and motherfucking Cinnamon shit. That's the only thing that need to be discussed right now. We ain't worried about Boots. We already knew Boots is a protected boxer. I know people don't want to hear it. He's a protected motherfucking boxer. Yeah, and I'm telling y'all that right now.
Yeah, Boots had a chance to fight. Boots had a chance to fight Bud when he had a chance to fight Bud when he was at BLK Prime.
All I'm gonna tell you is that don't listen to them. They I know they trying to give off this image like boxers don't want to fight them. It's a couple boxers they didn't want to fight, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. Boots is a protected fighter. He ain't want no parts of Bud. He don't want no parts of none of that shit. But that's it, good man. See, special shout outs to the boxing gods, man. Stop talking about that bad man fight. Let's get on this Tim Zoo and Bud shit, man.
Yeah, Tim Zoo. I want to see that fight. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. So he moving to 154. I definitely want to see that fight then. Shit, move to 154, fight Tim Zoo, and then can you make the Jamel Charlo fight?
True.
Cause you ain't gonna get the Canelo fight. Canelo ain't interested in you, so move up to 154, which he was already doing that anyways. Move to 154 and go at fight Tim Zoo. That's going to be a hell of a fight right there. Tim Zoo, that motherfucker can punch. I think very highly of Tim Zoo. Fight Tim Zoo. Hold on, somebody just sent me a text. Hold on, guys. Somebody just sent me a text. Hold on. Oh, this is Bomac. Yeah. Fight Tim Zoo at 147 at 154, and then I think Jamel Charlo got a mandatory. I don't know if he's going to fight. Hold on. What's the mandatory? I think I saw something with that WBA that Jamel Charlo had to fight a mandatory, his WBA mandatory. Somewhere over there. I don't know how they're gonna work that out. Shout out to Adam Torres. He said PBC stand for protect the boss's custody. What'd you say? Hitman said Crawford versus Janabek. Janabek at 160 though. I don't think he's moving to 160. He's moving to 154. He's moving to 154. He's moving to 154. If you're moving to 154, we probably see a Tim Tszyu. And remember the WBO made Bud kind of like because he's the WBO super champion. When he move up, he'll probably get the first crack at Tim Tszyu. So that's a hell of a fight, bro. I'm telling you something. That motherfucker Tim Tszyu, that motherfucker Tim Tszyu, dog. That's a dangerous fight for Crawford. That's a dangerous fight for Crawford. I'm telling you. Shout out to Ali Maddox. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, they got this motherfucker here. They got this motherfucker hollering about he was champion since July 29th. I'm trying to figure out who the hell he fought July 29th to become champion. He said, nah, coach, it was Snotbox Slim. He said that Boots fought for the belt. He said it was at Tri-City Park on the baseball field, and they ended in 22 seconds, first round by KO.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Seal the deal say Bud versus Tim Tszyu or Ortiz at 154 now. Nah, I mean, if you're gonna have a fight at 154, fight Tim Tszyu, fight the champ. You get what I'm saying? Ortiz don't have a belt. So if you're gonna fight at 154, fight the guy who had a belt. Fight the email champ. Because Tim Tszyu was the email champ. Because I think Jamel Charlo got stripped of his belt and they elevated Tim Tszyu. So why not fight that guy? Fight Tim Tszyu. And then you can set the fight up with Bud and Jamel Charlo later on down the year.
True.
Shout out to Troy Graham. What's going on, Troy? He said, don't be surprised if you see Spence versus Thurman at 154. Winners get the Canelo fight. I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility because they already have Canelo next two fights mapped out already. Canelo gonna fight either David Benavidez or he gonna fight Jamal Charlo next. He's gonna fight one of those two guys next. David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo. And that's assuming if David Benavidez were to beat doggone Demetrius Andrade. I don't foresee that if Andrade were to win, I don't foresee that Canelo and Andrade fighting each other. I don't see that. So, I think Jamal Charlo's probably going to beat Jose Benavidez. Barring a knockout, he's going to beat Jose Benavidez, and I think Jamal Charlo is going to be the one that fight. He's going to fight Canelo next year. I don't know if it's going to be in May or is it going to be in July or it's going to be the Mexican holiday. But he's going to fight that guy. Either he's going to fight him in May or September, or Benavidez is going to fight. Benavidez is going to fight him in May or September. One of the two. But for what I'm hearing, those are the two things. Shout out to Weedy Gonzalez. He said, yeah, the WBO welterweight can challenge Tim for the 54 belt. Yeah, the super title. And you know what, Weedy? That's what Bud did when he moved up from 140, when he was undisputed at 140, and he moved up and dropped the belts. He was able to get a direct shot at Jeff Horn. See, if Manny Pacquiao would have won that fight, Bud would have got a direct shot at Manny Pacquiao. Just so happened he lost it. Manny Pacquiao lost that fight. Some people say he got robbed, but shout out to Swat Jones. He say no lie. I'm more interested now to see Spence and Thurman more so than Bud and Spence rematch. I mean, yeah, they probably just told him, look here, man. They probably told him, I him and them probably told him, much about Derrick James. Man. Now listen, check this out. Now Derrick James, I got an interview with Derrick James. Derrick James said that the rematch is going to happen. But you can't believe what Derrick James say. It's much mouth. Now we talking about much mouth. But they probably told that nigga, they probably say, look here, man. Hey, look here. Hey, shout out to Eric Grimey. Hey, they probably told that dude they had a divine intervention with him. They probably said, look here, man. Hey, look here, dog. Look here. My nigga. You didn't listen to us last time. You were listening to them niggas on YouTube Them niggas on YouTube was telling you was the eye collector and all this stuff there. You were listening to them niggas on YouTube. We told you to stay away from this nigga. We told you to stay away from that boy from Omaha, Nebraska. We told you that. I had everything lined up for you over here. I had you and Keith Thurman fighting at 154. You didn't have to worry about fighting your mandatory Boots Ennis. We got him on chill. Him and Boza, we got them in our back pocket. He wasn't calling you out, none of that. You ain't got to worry about that. I told you to chill. We got Keith Thurman for you. You went on ahead, let this nigga Terrence Crawford sweet talk you. He called you on the phone, sweet talk you, gave you some sugar, told you how great you was and how much of an honor it would be for him to get in the ring with you. And you let it, and you gave him everything he wanted in negotiations. We tried to give him 10%, 90-10 split. We gave no guarantee. We offered him that. He walked away from the table, fought doggone David Avenesian after Boots Ennis turned the fight down with him. You get what I'm saying? He fought David Avenesian, got made 10 mil. Then he came over here, sweet talk you. You went against me, and then look, he beat the shit out you. True. He beat the shit out you. Now what? He said, Heyman told him, I ain't got no money. Hey, look here, man. Hey, they probably told him, no, man, can't take, man. Wait, man. Man, you don't know, man. I'm trying to take, no, man. My people telling me, man, I need to come back and get some get back, man. Look here, man. Don't nobody in Dallas believe you can win this fight. Did you see how he beat you? This man beat the brakes off of you. He knocked snot out your nose. He had your eyeballs bleeding. Your ears were bleeding. Your mouth was bleeding. Your nose was bleeding. He beat you from pillar to post. Like we ain't never seen nobody put hands and foots on you like that. Leave that man alone. True. Yeah, man, but I made 30 million. Carla, hold on. Yeah, man, but I made 30 million last time, man. You know, look here, man. Look here. Why? Listen, you ain't gonna make 30 million this time. I can promise you that. And guess what? We ain't got Showtime. Showtime don't tapped out. So where the money gonna come from? Who gonna put the money up? I ain't paying you no. You and Crawford two eight-figure guarantee. I ain't paying that. Yeah, man, but I got a contract right here, man. I got a contract right here. They said rematch clause. Man, that contract ain't worth nothing, man. You ain't taking that fight. True. Yeah, for sure. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York. Coach.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear that that rematch may not happen. Yeah. And I'll tell you why, Coach. They weren't going to sell that fight. You can't sell it. This man got beat from pillar to post, bro. Got embarrassed. Yeah. He did nothing. But it's too much for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you another thing, Coach. Let me tell you, man. Bud is a bad motherfucker, bro. You know it and I know it. We all know it. He's a dog, bro. He's going for greatness. He's interested in legacy now, bro. I guarantee you, Coach, he's going to go after Tim Tszyu, man. Mm. And that's the kid that everyone is talking about. He is dangerous. And Bud is going to go after him, man. Because let me tell you, you want to prove a point? You want to prove to the boxing world that you are one of the great ones? Mm-hmm. You go after Tim Tszyu, man. That's the fight to make, Coach. You hear me?
I mean, it is a fight.
Because, I'm telling you,
if he moves up to 154, he's going to fight Tim Tszyu. If he moves up to 154, he's moving up to 154. Yeah. He's not coming back down to 147.
And that's yeah, and Coach, that's what I like about that. You know, that loophole with the WBO, man. I like how they do business. You know, you want to move up, you kind of like skip the line. I like that, bro, because you're already a champ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you put in the work already. So I like that about them. You know what I'm saying? For me, they're the most like strict. For me, they strip you real quick if you don't defend within a year. You know, they don't play over there.
Who?
But again, what is going for legacy, man? Oh, the WBO, Coach.
Oh yeah. The WBO, they worked with Jamel Charlo for as long as they could, and they were like, "Fuck it," and that's how Tim Tszyu became the email champ. And then Spence. I mean, Spence was the IBF. Spence had the IBF. Spence haven't defended the IBF mandatory in years.
Yeah.
In years. So, you know, it is what it is. So once he lost that belt, then that would. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah.
But I feel, Coach. I'm going to end it with this, Coach. I feel that Bud, again, he wants his name to be mentioned among the greats. And this is his chance, man. You know what I mean? Go after those fights, man, because, again, bro, he's the man, bro. He's the number one guy right now in boxing. And, again, he's going for greatness. And I'm happy for him. That's my call, bro.
All right.
Later.
Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Shout out to what to say? Shout out to Sabanese. He say Showtime gone. Air rain, no 60-40 split. Besides, that boy will destroy you. Says yeah. I mean, listen, Al them probably told him, dog. Al them probably told him, hey man, look here, man. Check this out, man. Leave that nigga alone, dog. That nigga beat the brace off you, dog. You ain't good enough. You ain't got the footwork. You ain't got the hand speed. You ain't got the ring IQ, hand-eye coordination. Like, bro, your defense ain't good. Like, bro, and the way he was hitting you, and bro, turning like when the man hitting you. I ain't never listen, bro. I ain't never seen like last time I ain't never seen Spence got throttled. So they probably told him, even if you fight Bud at 154, you can't win this fight. Leave that man alone. Leave him alone. It don't matter what you can't. So that tells me that again. Him and them they probably had him in the office. Man, look here, man. Man, I won't fight him again. Man, I won't fight him again. Look here, man. Leave that nigga alone, dog. Leave that, not that nigga. We got Mario Barrio. You can fight Mario Barrios at 154. We'll move him up. Give you a see, when you take an ass whooping like that, he need a confidence booster. He can't be jumping back in there. Now, of course, the most money he can make is fighting Bud, to be fair, but ain't nobody gonna put the money up and pay for it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? M1 from the BX.
M1 from the BX, talk to me.
What's up? On the first thing, on the Benavidez and Andre, you know what I'm saying? I believe that's a 50-50 fight, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To me, But getting to this thing with Earl and Crawford, man, I think that'll be a fucking great move if he goes with that plan. You know what I'm saying? To go after Tenzu 154. I was thinking about that when he beat, you know what I'm saying? When he beat Earl from the beginning, is I'm like, yo, if he beat him, you know what I'm saying, and snatch up all those belts at 154 and becomes the undisputed champion there, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then if he really wants Canelo, he could do, you know what I'm saying? I know he don't want that many fights, you know what I'm saying? But if he really want Canelo, then make one stop at 160, beat anybody at 160, and then I don't think Canelo will, you know what I'm saying, could refuse him. You know what I'm saying? Could refuse that fight.
Canelo is off the table. There's not going to be no Canelo and Bud fight. That's over with. That ain't happening. I think Bud got maybe a couple more fights. He gonna fight and he's probably gonna be done. Try to go for undisputed at 154. That's all he can do. Canelo don't want to fight him. So Canelo ain't fighting.
That'll be great anyway for his legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? You do that at 154. That you don't really need no more. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, his legacy
you don't
already.
Need no more right now.
His legacy already.
Seal the deal.
Now his legacy already. The deal is already sealed. His legacy is already cemented in the cement is dry.
That'll just
already,
make him even greater. You know what I'm saying? 3 times. Wow, that's you know what I'm saying? That's special. That's top notch shit right there, man. That's one of the best ever. If he gets sued.
I'm anxious to see how it play out, man. But shout out to M1 from the Bronx, man. BX, stand up. I'm anxious to see how this plays out. I'm anxious to see how this plays out because it just depends on how they do the belts. We know Tim Tszyu was the email champ, WBO, because Jamel Charlo moved up to fight Canelo and he lost, and then WBO stripped him. And the reason why they stripped him is because Tim Tszyu was the mandatory for a year. And he was the mandatory for a year to fight Jamel Charlo because he the only one who had the belt. In the welterweight division, the IBF, shit, when was the last time Spence fought the IBF mandatory when he had that belt? It's been years. So when Crawford beat him, took the belt, Crawford moving up to 154, Canelo off the table, it just only makes sense. So you know what that tell me? That means so who's in line for the WBA strap in the welterweight division? Would that be Stantionis? Oh, let me see something. Stantionis, let me see. Let's go to the WBA. Let's go to the WBA. Let's pull up the WBO as well. Hold on. Let's go to the WBA and the WBO. WBO, got them right here. Bam. WBO, so we had the IBF, WBA, WBO, WBC. Let's go to WBC, guys. Hold on. Because there's going to be a whole lot more email champs going over here. Hold on. Let's go to male ratings. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Bear with me one moment. I want to see, again, now this, we dealing with these sanctioned about it. You guys know how I feel about the sanctioned about it shit. I don't like these motherfuckers at all. These motherfuckers ain't, you know what I mean? They don't be consistent with shit. Welterweight. So I'm on IBF welterweight. I'm on WBC welterweight. WBA, what is this, November? Let's go to October. Search that. And then let's go to welterweight. I want to see who's next in line. I'm at Stanionis. Stanionis will be the next guy in line over there. WBO, let's go to 2023. Organization, WBO, month. Let's do October. Category, welterweight. Search. No results found yet? Okay. Year 2023. Month. Let's go September. Category, welterweight. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. Category, welterweight. Organization, WBO. All right, so it looks like Alexis Rocha will be next in line there. Let me let you guys see this. What you say, somebody, he said he's sanctioned about it should allow top contenders to fight for vacant titles. Well, hold on. Let me show you guys this here. Let me show you this here. So right here, y'all probably can't see it. Right here, they have, now you probably can't see it, but just bear with me one moment. Now this is September 2023, because they wouldn't pull up October. Right here they have Terrence Crawford as the welterweight WBO champion, right? When he moves up, Alexis Rocha is either going to be elevated or he's going to fight for the vacant title. He's going to fight for the vacant title. We go over here to the WBA. WBA, they have Terrence Crawford, the super champion. They have Demetrius Andrade is he has the Reggie belt. He's going to get elevated, or maybe he has to fight for it. But more than likely, he's going to get. You know what? He's probably going to have to fight for it. He's going to have to fight for it. And then we have the WBC. Hold on, you guys can't see it. This is the WBA. You guys just saw the WBO. And this is the WBC. The WBC have Crawford, the welterweight WBC title holder. And I think once he moves up, they have a silver champion right where that title vacant. Cody Crowley. Cody Crowley is the number one guy that's there. So in the WBC, Cody Crowley is there when this title becomes vacant. And the WBA, Stanionis is there when the title becomes vacant. And the WBO, Alexis Rocha is there when this title becomes vacant. And then according to this right here, as of July 29, 2023, Bruce Ennis apparently won the IBF title, July 29, 2023. True. I would like someone to explain that to me. Anyways, I would say what's Juan Carlos. You say no about Rocha, coach. Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? You're right about that. Rocha lost. Rocha got beat. He got beat by this other guy. I forgot who the dude was that knocked him out. I forgot all about that. Rocha got knocked out by a top ranked fighter. Somebody from top rank knocked him out. So you're right about that. It ain't Rocha. Let's see who that is over there. Who that was that Rocha fought? Who that was that Rocha fought? Shit. Rocha, that was WBO. Alexis Rocha, he fought Giovanni Satilian. He fought Giovanni Satilan, right? That's who he fought. He fought Giovanni. Giovanni is that guy now. So now Giovanni is going to be the one that's probably going to be, Giovanni's going to be the one that's going to be elevated to the WBO. Giovanni beat Rocha. That's who it was.
True.
He said, he said, coach, didn't somebody say two of the commissioners didn't give Bud his belts? One of them was the IBF. I don't know about the IBF. I know the WBA. I think the WBA. The WBA didn't give Bud his belt, nor from what I'm hearing, they didn't give Inoue his belt neither. From what I'm hearing. Right? So, again, I don't know, I don't know what's going on, why they didn't give it to him, but they didn't give Bud his belt, and they didn't give Inoue his belt neither, from what I'm seeing. Shout out to Fotex. He said WBA still hasn't given the belt. Yeah, why? I don't know. I mean, it's in the history books already. What'd you say, Jason? You said the WBA only? Okay. Shout out to my sister Blast 365. Shad, what you say? You say Boots runs through everybody at 147? He said, Coach, you missed my super chat. I asked a question. I need a serious answer. I'm a little confused. Mr. Super Chat, hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Shout out to Ellie Meadows, dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, whose belt is worth more, Big Rolo's or Boots? I mean, Big Rolo don't have a belt. So I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, I don't know which one is worth. I'm trying to understand. You said which one is worth more? I mean, neither one of them. They just belts. They just belts. I mean, neither one is worth more. I mean, Boots is the email champ, so he ain't fighting nobody for it. His belt, he received his belt via email. He's an email champ. So when Roland Romero won his belt, at least he fought for the belt. He fought for the belt, even though he won via robbery, but he fought for a belt. And now Roland Romero is no longer a champion. Roland Romero no longer have the belt anymore. They stripped him of his belt, and now he's a champion in recess.
True.
Rolo don't have a belt no more. And to be honest, Roland Romero never should have had a belt in the first place, because he was getting his ass whooped by Grandpa. Hands and foot was being put on him by Grandpa. These are the facts. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. We need 50 more likes. We got to get the likes up. We got 400 people here, less than 300 likes. We got to get the likes up. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. Shit, neither one of them belts is worth a goddamn thing. Neither one of them, to be honest with you. Neither one belts is worth nothing. What did it say, knocked down 305? He said that old man was on his ass. Man, come on, man. We know what time it was. We saw it. That's why I say Pops is spanking roll in that fight. And this is the crazy part about it. Now Pops is fighting Roland Romero's mandatory. Hey, Food Revolution. Pops is fighting Roland Romero's mandatory. The brother from the UK. That's who Pops fighting. I don't know where they fighting at. They might be fighting in the UK. Shout out to Shad. He said guest on Blues Channel last night said ain't no hope for Big Rolo in boxing. Nah, man, Roland Romero is trash. Yo, O'Hari Davis. That's his name, Food Revolution. O'Hari Davis. Like what you say, he said Rolo's a champion recess. He shouldn't even be a champion recess. Nigga, he ain't did nothing. He say, so if Barroso wins, he would have to rematch Rollies. I don't know. See, this is the thing, dog. Check this out, fam. Louis James, this is the thing, right? we're talking about the WBC. No, Rolly Romero has the WBA. Yeah, WBA, right? Again, with these sanctioning bodies, man, I don't know. Like, Rolly Romero is the champion of reset. You know what? I can answer that question. Yeah. If whoever wins that fight between Barroso and O'Harvey Davies, Rolly Romero, by him being the champion of recess, whenever he decides to come back and fight again, he would immediately challenge the champion. I don't think Rolly Romero is going to fight any one of those guys. He don't want to fight Grandpa again, and he damn sure don't want to fight O'Harvey Davis. So, but if I was a guest fam, or if Rolly was to come back and fight anybody, if Pop had the belt, he'll probably fight Pop if he had a chance to pick the two out of the two. You get what I'm saying? But that's pretty much how I see it. Shout out to Shad. He said, would they rob Grandpa again? Oh, you already know. Hey, check this out. Hey, Shad. If Tony Weeks is the champ, if Tony Weeks is the referee, absolutely.
True.
Listen, if Tony Weeks is the referee, absolutely. You know he gonna get robbed again. If Tony Weeks is the referee, you already know that. Shit, you get what I'm saying? Listen, check this out, fam. We already know what time it is. And they can't niggas playing their way out of that.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
This man went to Hollenbad, he hurt his hand. The same, bro. That must be the go-to line. That must be the go-to line for anybody. That must be the go-to line for anybody who from the PBC. When Jamel Charlo was mandated to fight Tim Tszyu, he miraculously broke his hand. Hurt his hand or whatever. Twice. Hurt his hand twice. They gave him 6 months. He was rehabbing, back training. Him and Tim Tszyu had another fight date. And he said, man, my hand ain't right yet. And it ain't happened again. Next thing you know, Canelo fight becomes available. His hand ain't hurt no more. He fighting Canelo. WBO say, man, we tired of this shit. We finna take the belt. Rolly Romero wins the WBA Super 140-pound title. I'm ashamed to say this. He wins the Super 140-pound title, and then he immediately when he's mandated to fight O'Harvey Davies, immediately he hurt his hand.
True.
Immediately he hurt his hand. Shout out to LaJessica. She said, I really hope Mel comes back to 154. I don't think Jamel Charlo coming back to 154. I don't think he's coming back to 154, sis. I don't think so. I don't think he's coming back to 154. I think Jamel Charlo gonna stop at 160. I think Jamel gonna fight at 160, sis. I don't think he's coming back to 154. You know, so I don't think he's coming back. You know, he became undisputed at 154. You know, I think he's going to go. And hold on, check this out. I'm damn near pretty sure he's not coming back to 154. I'm going to tell you why. Bud is Spence moving up to 154. Moving to 154. Well, we don't even know if Spence fighting again. Because shit, from what I just heard, doggone Spence and Bud more than likely ain't fighting it. I don't know for sure. It's a guesstimation, but from what I'm hearing, goddamn Spence changed his mind on the rematch. So when Spence changed his mind on the rematch, then, you know, that's that. They probably told him, look here, man, leave that boy alone, man. You can't fuck with him. So I don't see Jamel Charlo coming back down to 54. And then I'm finna give you another play you probably ain't peep. Jamal Charlo is fighting Jose Benavidez at a catch weight. 163 catch weight. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's fighting Jose Benavidez at a 163 catch weight. Now, if what we're hearing is true, Jamal Charlo is going to be one of the two fighters that Canelo's going to fight. Canelo going to fight both Charlo brothers if those reports are true. It's going to be Jamal and Benavidez. Or Benavidez and Jamal. That's how that's going down. Assuming if Benavidez were to get by Andrade. That's assuming if he get by Andrade. Right? So if you get by Andrade, bam. It is what it is. Then that means Jamal Charlo moving up to 168. I see Jamal at 160, Jamal at 168. I think that's how that's gonna play out next year.
True.
And what to say, Fotex, you say Canelo options is Jamal Charlo and Munguia. Jamal Charlo and Munguia? Yeah. You know what? Hey, Fotex, I heard about that. I heard about that Munguia fight. I heard about that Munguia fight. I think of I wonder where they had that fight at. I wonder where would they have that fight at if Canelo fight Munguia. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm hearing that Jamal Charlo gonna land that Canelo fight. He gonna land that Canelo fight. Shout out to Marty King Boston. He said, yes, sir, coach. So that's how I see it. Bud fighting Tim Tszyu at 154. Jamal Charlo fighting at 160. You know, he was undisputed at 154, so he can challenge anybody that's there, right? And then Jamal Charlo fighting Canelo at 168 for the undisputed titles. I can see that happening, and I can probably see if Bud can get by Tim Tszyu, see him probably maybe going to 160 to fight maybe Jamal Charlo. I don't know. But he said he didn't want to fight the guy no more because he ran like a chicken against Canelo.
True.
Forte said all roads lead to Canelo ducking the Mexican monster. He said all roads lead to Canelo ducking the Mexican monster. I'm trying to see, man. I don't see that. Hey, listen, Fotex, that's the thing, right? Like the thing that's most intriguing to me, I really don't know what the WBC is going to do with that WBC super strap. I don't know because, again, I am of the opinion that whoever wins this fight between Benavidez and Andrade, it doesn't necessarily mean that Canelo is going to fight them next. And there's nothing in my mind that tells me that the WBC is going to strip Canelo. They didn't strip Jamal Charlo, and Carlos Adames has been begging to become, he's the guy. He's been begging to be mandated, the mandatory, to fight Jamal Charlo. So I don't see them stripping Canelo if he say, "No, Mauricio, I'm not going to fight whoever wins Benavidez and Andrade fight. I'm not going to fight them right now. I'm going to fight Jamal Charlo, and then I'll fight Jaime Munguia." And I think Mauricio will be fine with that.
True.
I think he'll be fine with that. I think he'll be fine with that. You know what I mean? At least that's what I think anyways. Because I don't see anything that's going to... I don't see it. I don't see it, fam. I don't see it. Not the WBC. Not the WBC. Even though I do know that Mauricio Sulaiman put out there on Twitter that whoever wins this the winner of the Andrade Benavidez fight will become the mandatory. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. Shout out to Opinion Sports Show. He said the real problem with Spence and Crawford rematch is what network is going to put the money up with Showtime going away. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. That's what Rick Glazer has been saying on Twitter. Rick Glazer say, listen, no one is going to pay for that rematch because they know that they know that they're going to take a bloodbath. And according to, Carla, hold on. And according to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence's contract, they supposed to get big guarantees. They got 8-figure guarantees in last fight. Both men walked away with about $30 million based on the strength of the pay-per-view sales. Now, the problem is you can't pay them. You can't pay them, both of them 8-figure guarantees, and then they're going to make $8 million. They're going to make the rest of their money, another $20 million on pay-per-view, because guess what? The pay-per-view sales are going to be a lot less. Nobody believes in Spence. It ain't nobody on the planet that believe he gonna beat Terrence Crawford in whatever weight class. So they don't jump ship on him. It can't sell. It can't sell. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore.
Troy, be more, talk to me, fam.
I want you to pat yourself on the back. You've officially become tomorrow's sources say because of your call to our brother, Bomac. I'll tell you how they're gonna spin it. Oh, yeah, Crawford is ducking Spence because he's moving up to 154 and ain't going to be no rematch. Sources say, and they're going to say that they heard it from such and such, but they're not going to say your name. So pat yourself on the back for that one, right? And then I want you to grab this song from The Wiz, what's it called, the Crow Anthem? I don't know if you remember that song when the Crows were telling Michael Jackson,
Oh, yeah, you talking about The Wiz that came out in the 70s with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross and Barry Gordon. Right. Motown put that out, yeah.
Exactly. So that's actually Spencer's new, a theme song. You can win, child. That song. So you made it big time now. Now you actually Friday sources say, man. Look at what God doing for you, boy. Look at what God doing for you. Have a good day, man.
All right, shout out to Troy. Salute, fam. I ain't saying all that, but I'm just saying, I don't, again, like, out of all of the sanctioning bodies, bro, the IBF is inconsistent, but the WBC is just notorious. The WBC is just notorious. And this is the problem with the sanctioning bodies. Like, the sanctioning bodies, they can be paid off. Like, you can pay these sanctioning bodies and they'll move people around and they'll make certain fighters the number one contender over the other guy when the other guy should be the number one guy. So it just, some of them, when you're dealing with, certain fighters taking step aside money, you got a chance to fight for the champ, to become a champion or to get the title. And some of these fighters are stepping aside and all of this stuff. You get what I'm saying? It's like, man, come on, man. True. Come on, man. So that's why when the guy tell me, well, man, you got to know the rules, sanctioned by the rules, I'm like, my nigga, like, you don't know the rules. There are no rules. Especially if you talk about the WBC, there are no rules. There are no rules. Nobody in here know, especially when you're dealing with the WBC, nobody in here know the WBC rules. Nobody. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. Swai in the building. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you, fam. What's going on? Shad in the building. Shad 1419. Salute. Weedy Gonzalez. What did you say? WBC we be corrupt. I mean, it is what it is. You can't figure that shit out. You can't figure that out. Because, and to give you a perfect example is this. I'm gonna give you two sanctioning bodies. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Nah, you know what? I don't even have to do that. I don't even have to do that. I put it this way. Certain fighters can go years without defending their titles. Certain fighters can win belts, move up to certain weight divisions, fight, come back down, no problem. Other fighters win a belt, defend his titles twice at undisputed, move up to a weight division, and they have a fight, he gets stripped. And his fight, and his WBC, we talking about WBC, gets stripped immediately. And his vacant belt, he's a champion in recess, and his vacant belt is being up for grabs for 2 people to fight. Immediately. And then other fighters can hold on to their belt for over 2 years, don't fight nobody, and don't get stripped at all. So you're going to have to explain to me how one sanctioning body can strip one guy for moving to another weight division to fight at 140, but then have another guy hold on to his belt for over 2 years, almost 2.5 years, and even the fight that he's going to have on the 25th, he's still not defending his title.
True, true, true.
He's coming back after 2 years, after a 2.5 year layoff, and the fight he's having, he doesn't even have to defend the belt. So assuming if that guy were to win that title, were to win that fight, he may not have another fight until June of next year, when he probably will have to defend that title in his weight division. The only problem with that is this. That's going to be 3 years since the time of day when that guy first defended his title, that he's had to defend the title again 3 years later. And you can't say, well, hey, he having a fight on November the 25th. The belt ain't, he's having a fight at the catchweight, and he's not defending his title. So if he was to lose that fight, he still would be a title holder. I can't call him a champion. He still would be a title holder. So what rule is that in the rule book? Do you get what I'm saying? What rule is that in the rule book?
Get out while you can. Don't get us something, no statue. Give them guts.
Do you get what I'm saying? What rule is that in the rule book? That's what I want to know. Knockdown 305 said, make it make sense. Bro, it's like we trying to make sense out of nonsense. You can't make sense out of nonsense. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't make sense out of nonsense. You ask straight questions, you get crooked answers. Do you feel me? You ask straight questions, you get crooked answers. You ask a question from Mauricio Suleiman. You ask him a direct question, right? Hey man, look here, man. How come you did this with this guy who had the belt, but you're doing something different with this guy who got the belt? How come there's no consistency with that? You ask them a direct question, and they go around the world. They give you a circular answer.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination, would only circumsize the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Hey, you ask a motherfucker a direct question, he's like, did this motherfucker answer the question? Did he answer the question? That's what I want to know. Did he answer the question? Motherfucker ain't answered the question, dog. Still ain't answered the question. Still ain't answered the question. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jerry, coach from Baltimore. What's happening, buddy?
Jerry from B-More. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, one of my favorite subjects. Well, least favorite subject, maybe. You're dead on, man. I hear people talk about, oh, this guy's ranked this and this guy's ranked that. Guess what? Those rankings, they're bought and paid for. They don't mean shit. The sanctioning bodies, they make the rules as they go along. I hear people talk about, well, the WBO has a rule. Bullshit. That we seen in that Spence Crawford fight. There was no mandated second day weigh-in for a 10-pound coming in 10 pounds heavier, like people say they had to really make this shit up as they go along.
Yeah.
The WBA currently has Danny Garcia ranked in the top 10 of the middleweight division, and he ain't never fought in the middleweight division. So, I mean, it's just, it's at the base of what, yeah. Right?
He said, hey, Jerry said they got Danny Garcia still ranked in the top 10 in the middleweight division, and he's not even in the middleweight division. You can't make this up. Oh my God, brother.
Yeah. Well, let me say also real quickly, Coach, Andrade and Benavidez. I'm intrigued by this matchup. This is a quality matchup.
Yeah.
And for me, it's time for Demetrius. And I like Demetrius. I hear him interviewed. He sounds like a cool cat to me. However, I have not been impressed with this guy. I hear people say he's good. He's really good. He's undefeated. But so is Jamie Oscar's boy. What's his name? Jamie Munguia.
Yeah, Jaime Munguia. Yeah, Jaime Munguia.
Yeah. Look, just being undefeated. Hey, man, I done seen Andrade fight probably 4 or 5 times. And I'm sorry, man. I hear Sean Porter say he's real good. I've heard a couple fights of it, but I have yet to see it. But in this fight here, this is his last stand because the years that went by on him, time's not really on his side. He's finally getting a big fight. He's in there real tough against the Mexican Monster, and I don't know. I mean, he's got the tools to win the fight, but let's face it, he's gonna have to fight a perfect fight, and he's gonna have to stand at his ground and fight at times. He's not gonna be able to pot shot and just move all night long and think he's going to win like that. I don't see that happening. Plus, that takes a shit ton of energy to do.
Yeah.
And we've seen, Benavidez is a pure pressure fighter. He gets hit, yes. So I expect Andrade going to be able to hit him at times, but he just keeps coming. And then what do you do around the 6th, 7th round when you done used up a lot of energy moving away from him, and you've hit him with clean shots, and they haven't deterred him, and he's still coming forward and seems to get stronger as the fight goes on. I suspect the fight going to look a lot like the Plant fight. Only difference is Andrade is probably a little more athletic than Plant, and he might not get beat up quite as much in the second half. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope he pulls it all together, and he's as good as he says and what others say. But I'm picking him. I'm picking Benavidez, and in a bit of an upset, maybe I don't know what the odds are. I'm picking his brother to beat Charlo.
They have Benavidez. You talking about Jamal Charlo? Or you talking about Andrade?
Well, I'm picking Benavidez to beat Andrade, and on the undercard, his brother's fighting.
Benavidez is the favorite in that fight. He's like a 3-1 favorite in that fight.
Well, I'm talking about his brother on the undercard.
Jose. You picking Jose to beat Jamal?
Yep.
Oh, well, hold on, Jerry. Now, hold on, Jose. No, they say he got one leg now. So, but Jamal ain't fought in over 2.5 years. About 29 months. This is his 29th month. So that's what you picking?
Yeah, I think he's going to upset him, man. I don't know what the odds are, but between that long ass layoff, the alcoholism, the problems that he's had, and getting bitch slapped by Plant and doing nothing about it, I don't think he has the fight or the fire in him. And I've seen a press conference, the satellite feed press conference with him the other day. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw
I mean, this guy, he looks like he just like he was drinking last night, just last night.
Jerry,
yeah.
Boy, they got doggone. Hold on. Let me pull it up now. Boy, they got Jamal Charlo. They got Jamal Charlo a -800 favorite to beat Jose Benavidez.
True.
-800. What's that? Does that make him a big favorite, or what's that make him?
Yeah. That's a big favorite, but that's a 8-1 favorite. Listen, you got to put $800. Well, right here. Well, listen. DraftKings have Jamal Charlo a -900 over Jose. Man, they got Jose a +550 underdog. So if you put $100 on Jose, you'll win $550. If you put you got to put $900 on Jamal Charlo in order to make $100. If I'm understanding this correctly.
Well, I get that because let's face it, Benavidez has lost. He 2 good guys he fought. He lost.
Yeah.
He lost to Danny at 54, and he lost to Bud. But in that Bud fight, he got stopped. There was 10 seconds left. He came 10 seconds from going the distance.
10 seconds going the distance, right.
And he gave Bud Crawford a pretty good fight. I mean,
a tough fight.
I think he's
a tough fight.
Yeah, I think he's a damn good fighter. I just think And I heard him say this in his interview. He said he's fought at 160 before. Benavidez said that he has. He's just like his brother. He fights just like his brother. Maybe not quite as good, but the style looks the same to me. But just like his brother, I would see him at 47 and think, what the hell is this dude doing at 47? This guy looks huge at this weight. Why does he keep going down there and fighting at that weight? So I can understand the odds, but you know, we can't really, it's hard to estimate, at least in my opinion, where a fighter is at after that type of layoff. You know what I mean?
You're right.
The odds makers are probably basing it on what those fighters have done, you know, and what Jamal has done.
The money, well, you know, the odds represent the people. The people are betting on Jamal Charlo. They probably know more his name. And then, for me, this is the perfect layup fight for Jamal Charlo, Jared. I'm gonna tell you why. He hasn't fought since 1972, and then he's fighting a non-title fight. He's fighting a non-title fight against a one-legged guy. So it don't get no sweeter than that. Look, dog, check this out. Look here, baby boy. We got a fight for you. We gonna put you in the ring. We got the perfect tomato can for you. We gonna put you in the ring, and guess what? The guy we putting you in the ring with, he's 31 years old, but this is Jose Benavidez. He got one leg. He got one leg. So if you can't beat a one-legged dude coming off a 2.5-year layoff who has difficulty with lateral movement, I don't know what to tell you. It don't. So they setting it up for him. Listen, this is a perfect layup, Jared. From what I'm hearing, if Jamal Charlo can get by this fight, he's fighting Canelo next year. That's what I'm hearing.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Well, I got news for all of them. And I've been a big Canelo fan his whole career, bought all his pay-per-views except the last one. I'm not buying no pay-per-views for no more bullshit. If it's going to be all about pay-per-view now, and what it's been the last couple of years, no, I'm just not doing it. Now, you know, I'm considering buying this one though, Benavidez and Andrade, and after I seen that press conference, that kind of made me want to buy it because Benavidez is talking very confident, his brother, you know. But I got news for all of them. If he fights Jamal Charlo and not the winner of the Andrade Benavidez fight, then Canelo can kiss my ass too. I don't need to make him any more richer, and nobody needs to see that fight. The Charlo, if he beats Benavidez, that shouldn't put him in line for a Canelo fight. He needs a couple good back wins. You know, maybe he fight the winner of Andrade and Benavidez, and if he can beat one of those guys, then then the Canelo fight's more viable. But if they just try to come off of this and make that fight, no, I'm not buying it.
All right. Well, shout out to Jared for being more, man. Thank you for calling the show, man. Salute.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, you know what? Doggone, listen, let me tell you something, man. That's the thing, though, man. Like, Jamal Charlo trying to get it. You know, he's trying to get that payday, man. He's trying to get that payday, man. And this fight right here, if he can beat Jose, bro, let me tell you something, bro. It's just too perfect for him. Everything is lined up for him to win, bro. Like, I don't see what nobody else see. Like, I see Jamal Charlo pretty much having his way with Jose Benavidez. That's what I see. I see Jamal Charlo having his way with Jose Benavidez, myself. Even though Jamal Charlo ain't fought since 79. That is true now. He ain't fought. Now, Jamal Charlo ain't fought since the Civil Rights Movement. That is true. He haven't fought since Woodstock. He ain't had a fight since Woodstock. He ain't had a fight since Michael Jackson Thriller album. He ain't had a fight since the Off the Wall album. Michael Jackson came out with Off the Wall in 1979. He ain't had a fight since the Off the Wall album. That is true. But, dog, the man got one leg, dog. The man got one leg. You saw Jose Benavidez in his last fight. And listen, I'm not dissing. I'm not trying to diss Jose Benavidez. And you guys, I'm not trying to diss him. But come on, man, bro, you ain't fought since the Off the Wall album, and we giving you a perfect layup, dog. We got this dude. He got one leg. This is his first time fighting at 163 pounds, and this is a catch weight, and you ain't got to defend your title. So you in a win-win situation. The man is in a win-win situation. He ain't got nothing to lose. If he lose, he still win. He don't lose his belt. And if he win, he get the Canelo sweepstakes.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out to what the dude say. He said, shout out to the neighborhood Hebrew. He said that them anti-suppressants make you humble. Hey, check this out. The neighborhood Hebrew. That's what I was saying, dog. I was saying, check this out, bro. I was saying, you know what, man? A lot of people might be thinking Jamal Charlo drunk and stuff. Jamal Charlo, no, man, he might be on some psychotropic medication.
True.
I was saying, dog, they might gave him, because if he battling depression, and all that stuff there, they might have him on some type of medication that have him like a zombie. I remember when I was in the tank, I was doing time, and there were dudes, they used to go to medical, and they used to take Seroquel, Thorazine, and like they have a little cup, right? You go to medical, you get inside. It's kind of like a little pharmacy on the yard, right? You get in medical, get in line, and you go to the window, right? And they be giving these dudes this medication, but they take that shit. That shit had them do like a zombie. They be walking around like Return of the Living Dead.
True.
Return of the Living Dead. You get what I'm saying? That for real though. But they be taking that, they be walking around like, so when I see Jamal Charlo, like that's what I see. I see this dude on something, dog. Like it looked familiar to me. Then I remember, oh yeah, dog. I remember, dog, when I was motherfucking doing time, I remember I used to see them dudes, they used to be taking these doggone shots. These little shots of doggone Seroquel, Thorazine, or sometime during count time, medical will come around to the dorms. And you get what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what it looked like, bro.
True.
Listen, that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like, but it had you on stuck. It had you on stuck, bro. And when I see Jamal Charlo, that's the neighborhood Hebrew might be right about that. He might. Hey, let's get our brother a round of applause. He might be right about that. You know, now again, I don't know. Hey, shout out to Swat Zone. He said that's real, coach. I didn't think about that, but I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I don't think he been drunk or anything. I think it's that medication. And this is the thing, right? Check this out. If he's on medication, he's not fit to fight nobody. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Knockdown 305. If he's on medication, he's not fit to fight nobody. Why is he fighting? I mean, I know he fighting because he need the money. I get that. But my point is, he need the money. I get that, but he ain't fought over about 2.5 years. So he need the money. I get that. But he's clearly in no condition to fight. So, but check this out, though. If we gonna put you in the ring with somebody, we gonna put you in there with the one-leg bandit.
True.
Jamal Charlo gonna beat Benavidez, dog. Jamal Charlo gonna beat Benavidez. He gonna beat Benavidez. What you say? Martin King say Al Heyman throwing him a layup. Hey, Martin King, check this out. Martin King, check this out, fam. You hit the nail right on the head. This is not only a layup. This is the equivalent of we playing full court basketball. All we want you to do, you don't even have to run down the court. Just stay down here on our end. Just stay down here on the other team's end of the goal. We got 5-on-5. We want you to stay down here on the other end team on the goal. Just stand under the rim. If they shoot the ball and miss or make it, we're going to throw the ball all the way down there to you so you can catch it, and you're going to lay the ball up for an easy bucket.
True.
They call that cherry picking. We know we got cherry picking in boxing, but we call that cherry picking in basketball too. Oh man, he cherry picking, man. That man here getting easy layups, uncontested shots. You get what I'm saying? This man, listen, the defense don't leak out. He running down the other way. Defense don't leak out. He running on the other end. You get what I'm saying? Defense don't leak out. He running on the other end. And by the time the people try to catch up, he don't lay the ball up and they going down the other way. That's what it is.
True.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. It don't get no sweeter than that. Dog, we know you're on Thorazine right now, dog. You geeked out right now. You on that Kodak Black. You geeked out. You know what I mean? We know that, dog. You look like a zombie. Don't worry about it. The week before the fight, the week of the fight, about 3 days of the fight. You get what I'm saying? You can't take no more. Can't take no more of that stuff because that shit gonna have you like a zombie in there now. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to make this dude look like he Rocky Marciano. So what we gonna do? We gonna take you off about the week of the fight. You get what I'm saying? We gonna take y'all the week of the fight. You say cherry picking in basketball only hurts when you lose it. Hey, you get what I'm saying though? I'm trying to tell you, dog. Come on, man. Listen, man. I know my brother Jamie said that he got Jose Benavidez, but Jose Benavidez ain't finna win that fight, man. I want y'all to see this, bro. Listen, this man haven't had a fight since the Off the Wall album. And they have Jamal Charlo. This is DraftKings. Check this out. This is DraftKings. Y'all see this? This DraftKings. They have Jamal Charlo a minus 900 favorite. Jose Benavidez just had a fight in August. I bet it was a tomato can, but he just had a fight in August. He just had a fight in August. He's a plus 500, 550 underdog. Jamal fought, listen, as a matter of fact, he was in the Off the Wall video with Michael Jackson. True. I bet he wasn't born at that time, but y'all get what I'm going at. Bet slip, odds minus 900. Everybody know he gonna win this fight. Hey, Food Revolution, everybody know Jamal. Listen, let me tell you something, man. But Jamal Charlo gonna beat this dude, man. He gonna beat this dude. It don't get no sweet. This sweeter than bear meat right here. This is sweeter than bear meat. Don't get no sweeter than this. Come on, man. This sweeter than bear meat, man. Listen, you get what? Sweet, hey, boy, that's sweeter than bear meat. Boy, this is what we say in Florida. Boy, that's sweeter than bear meat, dog. Sweeter than bear meat. Hey, don't get no sweeter than this here, man. Don't get no sweeter than this here. Come on, man. Dog, if you listen, hey, Food Revolution, if you can't beat one-leg Benavidez, if you struggle with one-leg Benavidez in this fight, listen, cause one-leg Benavidez only been stopped by one person. That's Terence Crawford. And he almost didn't get stopped. Danny Garcia couldn't stop him. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Danny Garcia couldn't stop Jose Benavidez. If Jamal Charlo go 12 rounds with Jose Benavidez, his stock go down. True. My nigga, look here, dog. Look here. I know you ain't fought since 79, but this dude got one leg, dog, and he flat-footed. He got one leg and he flat-footed. Now I know you ain't fought since 79 now. But man, you gotta do this. But I think that brother right. Jamal Charlo if he's battling depression, yeah. Shout out to Films. He said, but coach, what if Jose Benavidez happens to knock out the other line? Bruh, hey Films, bruh, if he not, I'll be shocked, fam. I will be shocked. If Jose Benavidez knock out Jamal Charlo, bruh. Oh boy, my nigga, he really in bad shape, bruh. If he get knocked out by Jose Benavidez, he really in bad shape. Bro, you know what, man? I don't even want to think about that, fam. I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about that. But it don't get no bigger of a layup than that. Listen, it don't get no bigger of a layup than that. Now, if he was fighting Hippity, that'd be something totally different. Now, if Jamal Charlo was fighting Hippity off a 2.5 year layoff, then we know Hippity will be the favorite. Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Now, if I would have got in contact with Coach Nick Sack Promotions, you know what I mean? Because I would have put Hippity in there with him. Now, we know Hippity would have won. We already know that.
True.
Yeah, Hippity would have put hands and foot on Jamal.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
Hey, we already know what time that was. This a layup, dog. This a layup. He say sources say Tony Weeks would be the referee. Hey, you know what? Hey, Shad, boy, if Tony Weeks is the referee, you automatically know that doggone Jamal Charlo gonna win.
True.
That's automatic. If Tony Weeks is the referee, bet the house on Jamal. If Tony Weeks is referee, he said, Corey Banner say Hippity had that pressure like David Benavidez. Hey, boy, listen, Hippity throw punches in bunches. Hippity ain't even playing, dog. His stamina is second to none. He don't get tired. He throw combinations. Now he do leave his shin in the air. That is true. He do leave his shin in the air, but he has excellent footwork. He throw punches in bunches, and his stamina. His stamina is second to none.
True.
Legacy Mindset say sources say Kenny Bayless is coming out of retirement one last time. Nah, you don't even need Kenny Bayless. Legacy Mindset, they put Tony Weeks in there. You already know what time it is. This a layup. You got to ask yourself a question. Why is all of the money going on the guy who hasn't fought since off the wall? Ask yourself that question. Bro, I don't know, man. Now, I did hear David Benavidez say that you guys are going to be shocked. You guys are going to be surprised. My brother's going to upset Jamal Charlo. He did say that. He said my brother's going to upset Jamal Charlo. That's what he said. But I can't really take that too serious. That's that's David Benavidez's brother. He's supposed to say that. He's supposed to say his brother's going to upset Jamal Charlo. That's what he's supposed to say. As a matter of fact, anytime Jose Benavidez fights somebody, David Benavidez always say my brother gonna win. So he's supposed to say that. Jamie say JC over 2.5 years. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm telling you, dog. Hey, Jamie, I'm trying to tell you what it is, dog. Jamie, I'm telling you what it is, fam. I know Jamal ain't fought since the 70s, but I'm telling you, man, Jamal Charlo gonna win this fight. He gonna win this fight, bro. He gonna win this fight. I know he haven't fought since 79, but he gonna win this fight, bro. He gonna win this fight. Jose Benavidez is tailor-made for him. Now, Jose Benavidez is coming off a knockout. He did knock somebody out. He knocked somebody out in August, but when I look at this, hold on, check this out. I gotta show you this. Let's go over here. Let's go to box rate right quick. Jose Benavidez, I'm finna show y'all something. Hold on. Jose Benavidez. Okay, he fighting Jamal Charlo. Now, Jose Benavidez coming off a knockout win victory. He knocked somebody out in the 5th round. Let me show you guys this. See, this is why they be fooling motherfuckers at too, right? This is why they be fooling motherfuckers at. Right here. Check this out. This Jose right here, as you can see. 31, I think he's 31 years old too. He's ranked number 8 in America out of the, I guess, 154 pounders. Okay. He fought this guy right here, Sladen Janjanin, or whatever the case may be. He stopped him at the Ox Hill, MGM National Harbor. I don't even know what the hell this at. He stopped him in the 5th round. Stopped him in the 5th. Now I know what you guys are saying. Oh man, he coming off a knockout victory. He's knocked this dude out. This dude was 36-15. 36-15. Now, so he had 51 fights. This guy had 51 fights. He's 37-17 right now. Out of his 17 losses, he lost 11 of them by knockout. And out of 37 wins, he got 26 knockouts. That's good. You say that's good, coach. That's good. But look at him though. He's 5'7", so he's short for the weight division. He's fought a guy, Jose Benavidez, about 6 feet tall, right? And then all of his fights were 6-rounders, 4-rounders, 4-rounders, 8-rounders. This dude got a resume full of 4-round, 8-round, 6-round. He got a couple of 10-round fights. When he go 10 rounds, he gets stopped. Couple of 10-rounders, 8-rounders, 8-round. Did you get what I'm saying? This dude is a professional journeyman. And if you don't know what to look for, you be like, God damn, that dude here, boy, no Jamel, so you get what I'm saying? This was a perfect layout for Jose Benavidez is what I'm saying.
True.
This was a perfect layout fight. Hold on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I thought y'all saw what I saw. My bad. Let me do a recap. See what I'm saying? Like this who Jose Benavidez fought. He stopped him in the 5th round. But this dude is 37-17. When Jose fought him, he was 36-15. 15 losses. This man is ranked. He has a half a star ranking with BoxRec. He don't have 54 fights thus far. He beat a dude that made his debut, a 4-rounder. He lost to a guy, unanimous decision, and a 6-rounder. This man is a professional journeyman. This is who Jose Benavidez beat. So I don't want y'all to get excited and think that because Jose Benavidez, see, he stopped this dude right here. He knocked him out. Well, look at the guys that this dude fought. This man, look at the red, 17 long, he retired right there. Man losing 10-rounders, fighting 8-rounders, 4-rounders, 6-rounders, 8-rounders, 4-rounders. You get what I'm saying? He got a couple of 10-rounders in there he lost. He keep losing all his 10-round fights. You get what, come on, man. So if this guy is a cherry and a perfect layup for Jose Benavidez, then guess what? Jose Benavidez is a cherry. Now, hold on, let me show you guys this. Hold on. Jose Benavidez is a cherry and a perfect pick for Jamal Charlo.
True.
He's a cherry for Jamal Charlo. Even though Jamal Charlo haven't fought since the Off the Wall album, he's a cherry for Jamal Charlo. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, it's true. He's a cherry for Jamal Charlo. And what to say, June, you say if Charlo don't call out playing immediately, he's scared. Bro, listen, let me tell you something, man. I don't think Jamal Charlo want none of that Caleb Plant smoke. Jamal Charlo don't want that Caleb Plant smoke. He don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke. Like, bro, Caleb Plant is the best black fighter over there at the PBC.
True.
Caleb Plant is the best black fighter at the PBC. Hands down. It ain't even close. There is no black fighters at the PBC that's better. There's no black fighters at the PBC that's better than doggone Caleb Plant. Period. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and celebrate my dog Jamal the Hitman Charlo. He's coming back. I think Jamal Charlo gonna get this victory. Let's celebrate let's celebrate prematurely Jamal Charlo's victory.
Yeah. Oh, that look good.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. And so we're going to celebrate my dog, Jamal Charlo. And shout out to my dog, Jamal Charlo, man. Jamal, let him know. Hey, where my dog at? Jamal Charlo, let him know that we the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello.
You know what? One thing I will say now. One thing I will say. At Nick Sack Promotions, we are running things.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey, shout out to Mark from Jersey. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Two-Tone, the superstar from Phoenix. Shout out to Adolfo from Sacktown. Shout out to Swat Jones from Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to Mark from Oakland, Old Town Stand Up. Shout out to my brother Yarmus from Brooklyn. Shout out to Juan from New York. Shout out to D-Block, D-Town, D-Ville, D-City, Baltimore, Stand Up. Shout out to Jose from Jersey. Shout out to my main man Ron Boy Fresh from D.C. Shout out to M1 from the BX. Shout out to Troy Graham from B-More. And shout out to Jared from B-More, man. Shout out to all of the 10 owners in the Honey Disc, man. Shout out to Abigail. Shout out to Summer in November. Shout out to Lisa Bells. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Sheila Jackson. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Ebony 76. Shout out to Mimi 24. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. Shout out to Fiona Duval. Shout out to Berenice Mendez. Shout out to Letha. Shout out to my sister Tila, man, from Omaha, Nebraska. Northside. Shout out to the lovely Amina. Shout out to Bree CS. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Felicia Williams. Shout out to Mo Easy, Broward County Stand Up. And shout out to the lovely Goddess. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. We sitting back here, man, looking at it, making it do what it do. Man, shout out to Corey Bradley. Shout out to T Seals from the ATL. Shout out to Elena. Hey, T Seals. Hey, listen, check it. Y'all know I'm shooting my movie in Atlanta. My movie Whole Problems will be shot in Atlanta. We're shooting it in Atlanta. We'll be doing the casting call. It ain't but 2 roles that's defined so far in the movie. Everybody else got auditions, so. But yeah, it's starring in Atlanta, starring the old boy. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. So I was really, really happy about that. Good news. We're gonna make it do what it do. It's gonna be. I promise you, this shit gonna be hilarious. I will keep you guys updated. You will see me doing some lives in Atlanta because I'm gonna actually be there working. So I will be there. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about getting a spot in Atlanta too, man. That's what I'm thinking about doing, getting a spot in Atlanta, man. I like downtown. You know what I mean? Downtown, and then over there now in Buckhead and all that area over there. But yeah, other than that, that's it, man. I mean, that's it, man. Really happy about that, man. But listen, shout out to doggone Jamie Rivera. Shout out to my sister Mimi 24. Shout out to Mr. Juan Carlo, Marta King Boxing, Seal the Deal, Swat Jones. Shout out to MK Productions. Salute to you, fam. Ahmed is in the building. You know what I'm Swift 718 in the building. Corey Bradley in the building. Will Sargent says salute. Hey, Will, what's up, man? Will, man, I ain't heard from you, man, dog. Hey, man, you got to hit me up, Will. Man, I was worried about you, dog. I ain't heard from you since 75, bro. Hey, Will, hit me up on Instagram, man. Send me a message on Instagram, bro. Or send me an email. Send me an email or something. Send me an email, bro. I ain't heard from you, man. I know you was in the military overseas. I ain't know what happened, man. I thought Vladimir Putin had no kidnap you. I ain't know what was going on. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution, man. Shout out to films. Will Sargent, and salute to you, fam. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to keep it cracking like it, man. We're going to keep it cracking like it. And you know what we're going to do? Before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the most exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
If you sitting here watching the show, hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hey, check this out, man. Hey, look here, man. Wait, listen, bro. I'm looking so forward to this. I'm looking so forward to this, bro. Like, man, this right here, bro. This has been 20 years in the making. Like, I supposed to make this 20 years ago. Like, I supposed to make this 20 years ago, bro. I've been talking about this for 20 years. No, but not a movie, but just been talking about it. And then now we finna do casting calls. Finna do casting calls for real though. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. We gonna go ahead. I will keep you updated. You guys know me. If I say something, I'm gonna be doing it. Y'all know me. When I say it, I'm doing it. Let's give everybody a round of applause. We got a team, and it's done. It is what it is. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, I'm happy than a motherfucker about this here, boy. This right here, boy. I'm like, boy, I don't send the script out to a couple of people. Well, the revised edition, the script out. I have all my roles defined. Who gonna be what? Well, I don't know who gonna be who. I got 2 roles defined. Freeway Ricky Ross gonna be in it. I can tell you that. And Melvin Farmer gonna be in it. I can tell you that. Those are the 2 that's gonna be in it so far. And and we have comedians that's gonna be in this here. It's gonna be comedians right there. You know, right now Atlanta is like the Black Hollywood. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, it's gonna be so much talent that's gonna be coming out of that area. We do the casting call. I gotta have some funny motherfuckers. And you gotta be funny, dog. Motherfucker gotta be funny. We gonna do the readings, the screen readings, right? The screen readings. Well, okay, listen, you know what I mean? When we sit back and go over the lines, and this how this character is, this how he act, yada yada yada. Bam, read your lines, go. And if a motherfucker can sell me on it to make me laugh, you got it. True. See you guys tomorrow, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, Friday, 10 on the Friday is my favorite day of the week. You know my motto: don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Also, sign up for the newsletter. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Sign up for the newsletter. It's pinned to the top of the chat. That's so anytime I go live, got new merchandise coming out. I got some hell of a merch dropping as well. We got hell, I just tell y'all, you know, shout out to my main man Big G. We got a book coming out as well. Everything finna get done. Everything. You know, we as a matter of fact, we stomping into 2024. You know, we gonna stop into 2024. Finna make some niggas mad. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. You know, one thing about the coach. You know what I mean? We don't worry about what they say. We too busy focused on what we doing over here. See you guys tomorrow, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto: don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Man, you got your dreams, man. Like my sister Food Revolution say, follow your dreams, baby. Follow your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you that you're too old to do anything, and don't let nobody tell you it's too late. The only time it's too late is when your ass in that coffin. When the casket drop, that's when it's too late. But as long as you breathing and you have your health, it ain't too late. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.